beautiful though. So you want to do it or no?
You want to save it for later?
Save it for later.
It's not even worth it.
It's not worth it. I'm not doing it. He says he wants to do it for like the grand finals.
Oh, okay. So it's just going for the audience right now. Just turn off the actually started it.
All right, you start.
Are we starting?
We haven't started yet, right?
We haven't started yet.
Oh,
we're live.
Okay, start off.
Hey, what is up, yo? This is Sarek and my partner J7 Eng. And right now, you're currently watching the MVSSEA League bronze match.
Metro Vancouver Secondary School Esports Association. Welcome to the match. We're hosting this at the Gaming Stadium, TGS, if you'd like to follow this. We're at Richmond. We host lots of Smash tournaments. We host lots of League, CSGO, and others. Maybe StarCraft sometimes as well, I heard.
You know, a few games here and there.
Yeah.
Talk about the match, though. This is...
the bronze match. We're already... It's finally here.
It's Burnaby North versus...
Killarney. Big match right here. We've got the double supports from Burnaby North. Let's see if they can pull it out. I mean, I've seen their work. I've seen them almost take down Windermere Secondary School. Doing a lot of early game plays, but...
But, you know, just Windermere, just good late game team. You know, just managed to bring it back 2-0, I'm pretty sure.
Windermere is legendary. I can't believe it. But even then, they still have a chance to take this bronze place match over Killarney. Killarney also a very strong team. They had to go in against the second seed of Kits.
Kits win.
Kits win. That's been the phrase that's been popping around the Discord and in the Twitch chat.
Absolutely.
Right now we're seeing a lot of decent bans, especially towards the jungle and top side. All the tanky bruiser champs coming out here. Olaf, Aatrox, Runekton, Lee Sin, Vladimir.
Olaf being actually out of meta until this patch, because Conqueror.
Exactly. But right now we've got Morgana locked in first. That's a very safe pick. That's a nice choice.
Oh, that's smart. Taking, yeah.
Yes. I feel if they block it in, that's a really smart move as well. but we'll have to see.
By the way, guys, this is smart because Morgana and Caitlyn are a really great duo bot lane.
And if they take that away, then, well, you're going to see him on the enemy side. And that's exactly what we're going to see.
Just watching out for the viewers at home, you know.
Ooh, Kha'Zix! That's a nice pick into our first match of the day.
Oh, wait. Oh my goodness.
Yes. You see the Kha'Zix.
Killarney took the Kha'Zix
Away
from
the
Anthony.
Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix main right here. Just denying the comfort champion, taking it for himself, and hopefully being able to do a lot with it this game. Now he's struggling to pick a champion. He picks for the supports. I
There
mean,
we go.
there might be 2 supports in this game. Don't forget that. It might be Morg and Tarek. Or there's going to be another one that's going to pop up as well.
Oh my goodness, no way. Wait.
Is that Cassidy?
Cassidy, wait.
Think about that. Tarek and Morgana onto a Cassidy. Think about the strength of that. Countered immediately by the Zed.
Oh my goodness.
Cassidy struggles against 80 champions. They already have 3.
380,
insane.
wow. But I've seen some people run some Tarek and Cassidy.
Yeah, we've seen that before, and we've seen it do very well.
Wow.
The synergies are real there with the heals, along with the tankiness and the invincibility, the strongest parts.
Wow, they're just banning junglers now.
I mean, what else can they ban? ADC? The ADC doesn't matter because we don't even have an ADC on Burnaby North side.
True.
Well, they could pull one out. I mean, that's going to be their surprise pick, is actually picking the ADC, ironically.
Lucian top, maybe. But, like, yeah, North, like, you see double support here because North likes to run double support.
Very common. They played it, like, twice against Windermere, even more, like, in the previous games before that. Very comfortable with these picks, and they just love supports. I feel like they have a theme going on with this double support bot lane.
Maybe because they're not as great as ADC, or maybe they're just
They're just really comfortable on supports compared to, and they have a surprise factor added onto that as well.
Yeah, they do. This could be very well like a Tark jungle.
They have a lot of flex picks. I've seen Tark go everywhere, even mid. And I've tried that mid before, but it doesn't work out as well as I thought. But maybe they have a better idea than I do.
Mordekaiser, wow.
The first AP pick of Killarney's team. We've got the Mordekaiser, presumably going top lane here.
This is actually like right now, top lane main, by the way. But
Top lane main.
I want to talk
main.
to you about like the top lane meta right now. Basically, it's like you pick a champion, either they counter you or they don't. Obviously.
Oh wow, no way.
Right.
Okay, here's the Nunu. Wait, just wait a second on that dot. They have 4 AP champions, and they're probably not picking an ADC. What does that sound like?
This is fine though, because they're all squishy. There's barely any tanks on Killarney side, so it doesn't matter.
You could say that because Kha'Zix can't really build MR. Zed maybe a Hex Drinker at most.
That's it.
And finally, we have a Graves pick. That's gonna be the jungler from this game.
Sorry to inform you, but that's not. That's gonna be top lane.
If we see a Graves top lane, wait
I'm
a
serious.
second.
I am
Wait
serious.
a second.
I am serious.
That'd be sick. Or Graves ADC.
He ran this against in the quarterfinals.
Oh no! I remember now. Wait, the
Yeah,
Graves top. The Graves
Graves
top.
top, yep.
That's definitely Graves top.
That's a great.
They know exactly what they're doing. And we have the second support coming out here from Killarney. We've got the Karma filling out the team comp.
Karma, Root, not as great as something like a Morgana, maybe a Senna, but
At least it's an enchanter, stopping the Cassidy damage, shielding the entire team, and hopefully getting the root off if Cassidy doesn't ult away in time. But definitely, it also counters the Nunu as well, if you think about it, because
Kind of.
Karma can auto-attack freely because Nunu's very, very short-ranged.
But yeah, maybe we'll see some some Pog Karma play flashing in with the Root.
Killarney's known for being pretty aggressive in their play, so I hope we see a lot of that.
So yeah,
Here's our match. Here are the results, and we're gonna head back into the game soon enough. Zed against Cassidy. Graves against Mordekaiser. Double
we have
supports.
spectator delay. Whoa, We're gonna have to wait 3 minutes for that.
Hey, we don't have to wait. We can just talk about it
Yes.
the entire time. What do you think of this?
Okay. Anyways, now I can talk about my thoughts about top lane.
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
Top lane main.
anyways, I think the top lane's in a pretty okay, meta right now. I feel like
Good job, Riot. Sponsored by Riot.
yeah, sponsored by Riot. Anyways, like top lane right now, it's like you have like 2 champions you can blind pick into anything, and that's Mordekaiser
Yeah.
and Kled.
They're very strong no matter what they go against.
Exactly. Kled basically beats what are like the strong like top laners right now? It's like spit some for me. Like say anything, any meta-ish like top
Vladimir.
laners. Vladimir, Kled beats.
Exactly.
Mordekaiser also beats.
Exactly. Thank God for that. Vladimir has counters.
Aatrox.
True.
Kled especially beats Aatrox.
The healing
super
reduction
hard.
on that. You could just blind pick Kled into anything, basically.
It's not even that. It's just that once Kled hits even level 2, what can Aatrox do? What?
I'm
Kled's
not
gonna-
answering that question for you because I can't find an answer for that one.
He's gonna Q. Okay, yeah, sure. Kled just plays safe. Maybe Aatrox is level Q, like level 2, like maybe like 2 minions faster. But like that's not gonna matter once he gets Q and E for Kled.
The power spike's real.
Let me just Q onto you, latch onto you, and let me E. Whoa!
And if you fight back, we've got the dismounts and the remounts coming back
exactly.
for free.
Level 3 is just disgusting for Kled. It's not even funny.
As we know, Kled players are pretty good at their games. They know how to take trades. But how about Mordekaiser?
Mordekaiser is, yeah, like I said, right now if you check on op.gg, he's ranked number 1 for top lane. There's a reason why. He could just basically, for this match right now, their biggest threat's gonna be Kassadin. If
Of course.
Kassadin ever gets in range, who's gonna R? That's it, R.
Yeah, just
Mordekaiser
take him
are.
completely out of the fight and have Zed roll over the rest of the team.
Exactly. He's just gonna R. Where's Kassadin? Oh, I don't know. He's in the realm for 7 seconds. Either that forces QSS, which is really bad
On
some-
Kassadin, especially.
That's gonna be 1 item slot just used for pure like situational.
Especially
like, yeah,
since they have a Zed and Kha'Zix who don't really care about MR.
basically.
That's really smart of the Mordekaiser pick.
What else is there? Does Morgana Black Shield block Mordekaiser or?
Yes, it does. So if they get a clutch or Morgana shield before the Mordekaiser R's, that's going to be game winning.
That's gonna be nutty.
That's going to be insane. Spectator delay is off, and I can't wait to see the spicy action. Once again, we're in the first match against Burnaby North versus Killarney. Graves, Nunu, Kassadin, Tarek, and Morgana on Burnaby North side. For
Screen's
Killarney.
a bit too big.
There we
Oh,
go, there we go. Thank you, production. And we're back in. Grabbing our scoreboard up before the players load in completely. There we go, the emotes showing up. And I'd like to point out that Graves has Grasp of the Undying. Do you think that's the best rune for them? Because I feel like against Mordekaiser, you have to pull in something good like that.
Anyways, yeah. But Grasp though is actually kind of situational. Like, I can't wait to like see Graves just like go in with the dash, and then like clip his auto thingy. So it like just like the angle it hits
I know
the
what you mean.
Mordekaiser.
Yes, yes.
But like, yeah, honestly, this is kind of smart. I think there's not really much runes you could take with maybe Graves really.
And I don't think you ever want to like fully all in with Conquer or Lethal Tempo or something
Nope.
like that. Graves don't even take Lethal Tempo. So a smart, safe choice like Grasp of the Undying, keeping him healthy in the lane, making sure he doesn't have to TP early. That's really smart. And he
But-
has the Doran's Blade for
Yeah.
the sustain.
But honestly, it's gonna be a tough matchup, especially Mordekaiser with Conqueror.
Yeah. Mordekaiser, as you all know, very strong champion right now.
And
Great.
he has Doran's shield. Every little damage he takes is gonna be slowly healed back up.
Yeah, that's a lot. But here we go. We've got the blue start on the side of the red team. Also the blue start on the side of the blue team. starting off the opposite sides of the jungle. Miz just going to their positions.
Kha'Zix is gonna... Damn, he took a lot of damage there.
Yeah, but it's Kha'Zix. He can clear the jungle fine. Bone plating on the Graves being popped, but he's able to farm for free. I'm just like, worried about this bot lane. Like, can they farm proactively? Because right now they're being pushed out. They do have the Morgana pool right there, but with the Caitlyn autos, the Karma poke, there's going to be a lot that they have to avoid.
There's gonna be a problem though. Definitely. Not even because like maybe like the bot lane for Killarney's gonna be stronger. It's just that both supports have support items.
Yeah.
That means less gold.
Yeah.
I maybe understand if Morgana went for maybe a Doran's ring and just went for farm mode, but they went both support items. That means just less gold overall.
I mean, it does make more golds depending on how much you hit the enemy and how much you farm. Because if you don't know, the new support items, this new Spell Thief's Edge, it does allow you to farm and still have stacks, but it just diminishes your minion kill gold. So if Tarek farms up a bit more than he usually would in the old double support minute, then it'll be a lot stronger.
But I haven't seen them really do that. I only seen like in these in like when Burnaby North plays, like I just see Tarek only go for like the Relic Shield procs. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, right now we're seeing some action in the mid lane. Zed doing his best to poke out this Cassidy, who is now out of potions, and push the tower.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It's that little clip at the top lane. You saw that.
Yeah, yeah.
Autos for a minion?
Hits Mordekaiser.
You know, it's like a buy one get one free situation.
And that proc, the procs, the grass would be dying.
Oh, Kha'Zix top lane.
Yeah, he hasn't showed up yet. He's thinking about it, but
Oh, that's it. That's it.
no, the dash was nice.
We still trying
He's
to
still going in. Graves is actually getting really low here. They both have flash, but is Kha'Zix gonna die first? No!
Oh!
That was insane! Kha'Zix knowing exactly when to flash away, avoiding the Graves flash.
Oh my goodness, that flash was instant.
That was beautifully played.
Good reactions coming out from the Kha'Zix for Killarney.
You could even call that a prediction. That might have been. But yeah, knowing exactly how far he had to go and going in the first place, well, wait a second. Cassidy taking a lot of damage, but Zed's second auto is not able to come out in time. He is forced to flash away, though, in exchange for Ignite, and he has to channel the recall.
Maybe if maybe Zed like right away flashed after. Maybe he could have gotten the aftershock proc or something. No, not aftershock.
Electrocute.
Electrocute. Wait, did he auto? Did he get the passive auto?
Wait a second. Here we've got Kha'Zix invading the level 4 Nunu, unfortunately. But he has no help since Cassidy had to back. Zed's gonna be right here with the rest of his combo. WEQ. That's a free kill.
Wow.
Good job for Cassidy engaging even at a level disadvantage. Or Kha'Zix rather. And Zed following up knowing that Cassidy wouldn't be there in time.
And already a 1k gold lead for Killarney.
This is a great start. This is a very great start. Exactly what they needed since Cassidy's going to take over the late game with Tarek, Morgana. But if they just take over the early game with Zed and Kha'Zix, Assassins, they won't be able to reach their peak. Bot lane hasn't gotten any kills yet either, but they're just pushing down the plates one by one and having a CS lead.
I want to see like the gold lead right now. Like, oh wow.
Oh, nice charm, but that's not going to do anything else.
Oh my goodness, they're just stepping onto every trap right now.
They're running low on heals, low on mana. They're still alive though because Tarek's pretty tanky. Morgana not used to dying as a champion, but definitely losing a bit out on the bot side. Good job to Caitlyn and Karma.
Wow, there's another gank.
Graves, yeah, he doesn't have his dash up yet. I think that's going to be a free kill since... Yeah,
Wow.
good job. And this Kha'Zix has been all over the map so far.
Basically.
He's been part of all 3 kills, while Nunu's just been trying his best, but unfortunately,
Oh, invade.
keep getting caught out here. Just once again, this Kha'Zix is incredible. Fight over Grom, but we
trying to
have the
fight this.
Graves
Wait.
teleport. Graves teleported in. Nunu has to flash out though, and Mordekaiser is coming, so that Grom's for free. Also taking the flash. Extremely well played.
Wow. Like Nunu hasn't made any ganks at all, basically.
He hasn't gotten the chance to.
Oh my goodness, wait.
Once again, wait, they could possibly kill him. No, it doesn't offered to risk it. Since they don't know where the bot lane is right now, they're not trying to
Yeah.
throw away their lead.
Bad direction with Cassidy and R though, honestly.
Yeah, that could have definitely gone in a turn for the worse if they did decide to go in on that.
Basically.
Since Zed had the ultimate, and that would have been great follow-up.
He should have instead like maybe dashed towards the jungle side. Go over the wall,
Well,
maybe.
yeah, definitely. But no harm, no foul. Nothing bad happened there.
Because like both of them had to use their escapes to get out, so maybe.
Agreed. Zed still proccing some
Wow.
electrocutes. That was 2 shurikens hit with the E.
This Cassidy being forced to buy Zonya's first, Seeker's first item. That's gonna be rough.
Yeah, he's not able to scale up properly with the core items that he's used to building, but Seekers is really good.
Oh.
Right now we have a fight in the Shadow Realm. We've got the Graves against the Mordekaiser. Graves trying to cut to his turret, but he can't go past the border. Fortunately, he's being
Oh.
dragged back in, and that's a kill. Another one for the top side.
Is it official?
What do you mean
Yes.
official?
Are you guys official casting?
Yes. We are casting our game right now with the Mordekaiser being fed with the Ninja Tabis.
Wow.
Kassadin ulting in just a bit too early, and Zed's able to take the kill with ult and ignite. That's a lot of damage.
Wow. LL Stylish popping off right now.
Yeah, great job. Avoiding the gank as well. Killing Kassadin before Nunu could even come in time.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing work.
That's another cloth armor buff by Cassidy. That's super
Yeah,
rough.
he's going to need to build a lot of... Oh, he
Never mind.
refunds it for a Ruby Crystal. Maybe he wants to start scaling up now, thinking, I need to get this done before it's too late. Because
Ruby
right now...
Crystal is also helps with tankiness. More health, you know.
Exactly. Maybe 2 armor can be a bit too much. And like if you have no health, then armor won't really matter.
Wow, that's unfortunate. Q being blocked by the wall.
That's fine. He just wanted to stop the back and maybe protect the ward, but Mordekaiser is way too strong at this point.
Nothing he can do.
With the Ninja Tabis, you talked about this being a really strong pick, a really strong champion. Meanwhile, Graves not being known for a top lane pick, and also not that tanky, other than Grasp Within dying. He did pick up a Hex Drinker though, so another defensive item bought by the blue team.
It's gonna be super rough, actually.
Will they be able to scale up in time before the game's taken over by the Assassins and the Mordekaiser? Is
And
this
the
a
other
possibility?
buff too. You see the farm difference?
I mean, I hate to break it to this, but we have 3 winning lanes on the red team. And the jungle's
And a jungle that's winning also. Right, basically.
controlling the map. Nunu's not be able to do much. He's not level 6 yet. And Mordekaiser just walking up for free, taking the bone plating, taking the damage. He'll take those any day.
Oh, binding lands, but
Finding lands. They're trying to set up an engage here. He has to flash away, but the snowball is still coming. The flash comes out from the Morgana, and they're invincible right now. Karma is caught out and dies before the teleport comes in.
Teleport
But
coming
here
in.
is the teleport.
Where is
We've
it coming?
got the ult. And
Flash
that's
E.
a double pull. It's hit Morgana, and will she die? She does to the passive.
my
Despite everything, despite the exhaust, this Mordekaiser is
Popping
doing a
off.
lot of damage.
popping off.
And now we have the Zed coming bot. While Kassadin is still mid, they have to survive this dive. Tarek has no ultimate. There's nothing they can do. They're trying their best, but Nunu ult is
Wait,
not
that can be a kill
enough.
back. That's a
That
kill.
is a kill. The last tower auto, barely in range, barely in time, does shut down the Zed. That's one good thing coming out for them, but unfortunately, the fight overall is pretty lost.
3 for 2 at that point, but
Also,
Top
wait,
lane's gonna die here
Graves
too.
dodging the E and that
Oh!
ultimate.
the
That was big. He needed that. He needed that so well, and he got it just in time. Avoiding the Kha'Zix dive. Not taking any damage after the jump.
Oh my goodness! Wow,
And hitting that crazy snipe was nice.
that's what, like 2 shutdowns. That's together. That's maybe like a 3 for 3. So that's pretty even.
Yeah. Overall, that was a nice trade. Kassadin got to farm up as well, so
Wait.
it's not as bad as you think.
No, he got. Wait, yeah. Okay, so wait. They got a shutdown, so that's basically a 3.5 for 3. So that was actually in North's favor at that point.
But right now, they're trying to maybe
Dragon.
overextend their
Cause not
power
here.
play right now.
Cause it's not here. Cause it's not here.
The Zed is on the side, but he has no ultimate. Gets snared up, and he does have to shadow away, but there's so much going on. Kassadin
mark.
is able to get a kill now.
That marks.
Karma's
the
stuck in. He's rooted, stunned. Morgana just hitting 2 quick snares in a row. That's incredible.
Wait, did anyone from North die?
No.
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 Oh my goodness.
So that's
A
a comeback play.
2-4-0.
Zed, oh!
Wow.
Noticing the opportunity, he realized that they had to go bot to farm up, and that Morgana had no ultimate, still had no stopwatch because it's down. Taking that for a very clean execute.
WEQ into the brrr. Easy combo. Oh my goodness! Wow, look at that.
That's damage.
And look how much damage Graves does.
Not very much right now, despite shutting down the Kazakhs. He only got a Caulfield's Warhammer off that, and that's not enough to do enough damage to Mordekaiser.
He even has red buff.
Yeah.
Wow, you're seeing the power of 2 armor items right now.
Cassian is not taking that much damage, and here comes the Nunu right now.
This is
Zed is
disgusting.
taking a lot of damage himself, and he might have to flash away.
That's a
Indeed,
flash.
he does. Cassian might have been able to follow up if he had the mana.
Oh my goodness, wait, this could be...
Speaking of no mana, does he have enough to get out of here?
It should be resetting. It should be resetting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Karma can't get there in time.
But wow, this bot lane for North is just honestly falling behind on more and more gold. 100 farm for Caitlyn right now compared to what, like 55 overall in North side.
Just wait a second on that dot. Here comes another gank by the Kazakhs, hitting the damage, getting the isolation procs, finishing him off barely
Oh my
before
goodness.
he almost dies to that. Graves trying his best in that tier 1 scenario, almost taking him out, but just a little
sliver
bit.
of health.
Just
Yup.
a little bit.
Just a
That's
sliver.
saddening. But good job to Kazakhs getting the isolation procs. Mordekaiser helping out too.
I wonder if if Graves procced like a before the fight, if he procced another grasp, would he have enough enough
yeah,
health
maybe.
damage?
I think so. That would just be enough.
That'd be wow.
Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Now, turret plating almost gone. We've got some trades going on in the bot
Oh my
side, or
goodness.
mid side. Zed is slowed. Cassidy gets his mana back with the flash, and that's it. He can't do anything after the ultimate.
Death Mark's not gonna do anything.
Exactly. The armor's way too great. Despite the Mercury treads, you just can't get slowed by Cassin, or else you're taking a lot of damage. Congrats.
Yeah, this meta is honestly so AP favored right now. What MR items are we gonna buy for people like Kazakhs, Zed,
Yeah,
Hex Drinker,
Mercury
Merc
Treads.
That's it. Even if those 2 items,
You can't build much after that.
pretty much.
Unless you want Mercurial or something, but that's really expensive, and for Assassins does not have the stats you want.
And like even that, like even if that's like together, that's like around like maybe like 55. 55.
Magic resist.
Azania's gives you 45.
Yeah.
One, that's 10 difference.
And
with
not
one
even
item.
counting the insane active
of Zanya's.
Azanias. That ability is really strong, especially for Cassin if it comes out because of Zed's nature to burst someone.
Mm-hmm.
The Kazakhs try to jump on you, you just Zonias it out and wait for your team to back you up. And he definitely does have a team to back him up with the Morgana and the Turret.
Basically.
Despite them, well, they are losing pretty hard. They lost 4 out of the 5 platings. They're almost about to lose the first tower, but they're not expecting to win the lane.
Graves being caught out
Graves
yet
being
again.
caught out in the mid lane. Unfortunately, he does not have the damage to deal with it.
Yep. This is a Graves.
There's a
first time.
counterplay on the bot side, taking Caitlyn's flash, but that's all they're gonna get.
Yeah, you can see that damage coming out from Mordekaiser. That was almost a 300 Q.
Yeah, a lot, since Cassidy doesn't have any magic resist of his own. Taking a lot of damage here, but I don't know, man. I don't know how this is gonna go, because if the blue team is able to farm up exactly how they want, then maybe something can be done. With
Basically, yep.
they just have a stronger late game composition.
Because of Cassidy.
Because of Cassidy, because of Tarek, because of Morgana. This Morgana has been exceptional in landing the snares, if you've noticed, but I'm not sure if that's gonna pair up to the amount of damage Caitlyn's gonna do.
I like even like in this matchup. I honestly like really. I'd say maybe pick Graves or maybe another tank possibly.
I guess that could work.
Like just helping out because Graves just there's way better
Maybe they just wanted the damage, but here comes the shield out of Mordekaiser, trapping this Cassidy in and actually pulling him into his death, baiting him into the bush, ulting him just in time when he ulted back in.
That Mort shield is so tanky.
Yeah,
He's so tanky.
I thought Cassidy was gonna get a solo kill there, but proved me wrong with the second turret actually being destroyed right now. Bot and top side being taken by the red team, as well as the first dragon of the game.
Killarney comfortably taking this without their main damage of North Cassidy being there.
Yeah, they'll take that any day of the week because with Graves you don't have that much damage, especially long range damage. Nunu's basically fully melee ranged.
Basically, yeah.
Tarek, Morgana, they're only there to support the team. They're not existing to deal as much damage as the others. So if Caston goes down just like he did, then that's a big problem. Caitlyn sieging down the tower with Karma's backup. Mordekaiser, the beast, we all know, showing up as well. They're definitely looking to take this tower within the next wave, but there's going to be 4 of Burnaby North side. Will they be able to protect it in time?
They're basically 6k gold behind for gold. Or I mean, for North, I mean.
Yeah, hopefully they can bring this back, but Kha'Zix looking at the Rift Herald right now just to get even more tower damage done. Caitlyn and Karma holding 4 at bay, maybe even 5 if Caston tries to come up here. And Zed pushing on the split side. Definitely able to fight this Graves if need be.
This Graves had... It's so tough for this Graves. He had to first buy a Maw.
Yeah, and he got so many ganks off, but here he goes. Zed doing a lot of damage, forcing the Graves flash, but unfortunately not being able to finish him off, living with a sliver of health after the ultimate and ignite.
Nice Graves E to dodge the shuriken, actually.
And here's a counterplay coming up. Zed has no ultimate now, but he still has the flash if Nunu hits this. On the other side, we have the mid lane. Morgana has to fall here. She had no Zonias in time. Nope,
She
not
did
happening.
No stopwatch this time.
Kha'Zix doing a lot of damage, but they can't follow up with 2 assassins. Maybe, yes!
Ooh, wow.
He does get the auto off along with the rest of his rotation and is able to pick up the kill on Tarek.
Tarek, not enough HP, not enough armor right now. That's going to be enough burst to kill him.
Compared to Zed, who has a lot of damage, a lot of lethality. Yeah.
1.5 lethality items completed, basically, at this point.
Kha'Zix doing a lot of work. Oh.
Trying to predict the the pathing, but
Nunu's able to take the blue away and thankfully get out safely. But Kha'Zix here, I'm not sure if he's going to try to summon the Rift Herald because Nunu and Graves are both top side here.
Wait, Nunu's going in?
He actually has no ultimate to go invisible, but he does have the leap.
That's one big leapy boy.
Very big leaps. He's hit level 11, so he has 2 evolutions now.
Just, honestly though, Kha'Zix going for the electrocute though. It's a bit iffy, honestly. I think Conquer right now is just super strong. Right?
I mean, you could argue that, but that means you have to be there for extended fights. And does Kha'Zix ever want to be in an extended fight with this team that he has? He doesn't have that much support as the enemy team does, with just the Karma compared to like the Tarek Morgana.
But at the same time, there's so many other big threats on the enemy team that like Kha'Zix could maybe like pop in with his invisibility.
Yeah, just do damage while the others are receiving attention.
Basically, yeah. You have a Zed that's like 7-2 right now compared to a Kassadin that's only 3-2. But this is a Kassadin. We have to watch out for late game.
Of course, dude. If anyone knows me, they know my disdain for Kassadin and how much damage you can deal in a short amount of scaling.
Putting attention to Graves' item build right now, it's so sad having to build QSS.
Yes, that's not exactly what he wants to build, but it will help him against this matchup against Mordekaiser. Able to QSS the ultimate away and dodging out. Right now, we also have a fight near the red side of bot side. Karma flashing away, but unable to get out from the Cassid, and Graves going down as well. Caitlyn getting snared again by the Morgana. Those are crazy skill shots to land, and gets it every time.
Wow, even Caitlyn just farming up this much, not gonna matter. They have 2 supports.
Yeah, there goes the entire bot side. But right now, here's the counterattack. Kha'Zix doing so much damage. Sets here as well. They're both able to take down the bot side of blue team.
The turnaround. Recognizing that Cassidy wasn't there, just opted to just jump them.
Exactly. They're not letting their bot lane go down without a good reason, and just takes down the opposing bot lane.
Oh, Herald being popped right now, bot lane. This could be one bot tower being down for Killarney.
Yeah, trying to take down their 5th turret of the game. Getting an increasing lead. Hoping to close this out in maybe 10, 15 minutes at most.
I say like maybe they want to hope maybe in like the next 9 minutes. Before Caston has like another completed item.
Exactly. Caston right now, he still had to buy the Seeker, so he can't even get his tier completed. And we're headed off to the next dragon of the game.
Second one I think for Killarney. I'm pretty sure.
I believe so too. First they got the Mountain, now they have the Cloud Dragon.
Mountain, it's not really helpful against like 5 non-armor building comp like champions right now.
Yes, of course, but
Maybe it would have helped for like
yeah, taking it away is
Yeah.
way more important right now. But it does help. Every little bit helps in this matchup.
now they have Cloud Drag. That's honestly so strong for all these champions.
Karma, Kha'Zix, Mordekaiser especially,
Yeah.
Zed. Oh no, they have a lot to deal with right now. But let's see if they can pull it back. Right now, Caston just finished his Zonias against this composition.
But like look at their vision right now. They're looking to set up Baron right now.
Yeah.
Not much like deep wards though, honestly. Like they haven't like I want to see like maybe like wards going from like covered like this all of North's blue side jungle.
They definitely have the power to.
Yes,
but
they do.
Do they have the time available? And like, they still need to make progressive plays, and warding exactly isn't much of a progressive play compared to like spotting out and finding out soloed out enemies.
Oh, a nice thing about this double support lane though, I just noticed is you get two warding items. That's double the wards.
Exactly. So they are able to take vision of their own jungle, but if they aren't able to take care of the vision, then they might not be able to contest this Baron.
Did you see that Mordekaiser damage?
Yeah. I didn't want to mention it because I didn't think you saw it, but that Morgana took a lot. And right now, whew, if that hits, there's an entire team. That's all 5 members, and there's a stun coming in, all focusing around the Mordekaiser, who does not have ultimate right now. But they're able to turn around the fights.
Mordekaiser's so
Invincibility comes
tanky.
in.
Oh my
Cassidy doing a
goodness.
lot of damage right now. Caitlyn finally being touched in this fight as well. Here comes the Zed. Still able to fight. Cassidy being caught up as well.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
That is a 5-for-1. That is not what they wanted in that fight.
For a second, I thought Caston was gonna pop off.
Yeah, me too, but Zed came in just in time. Caitlyn was not touched until the very end and wasn't even killed in the process. Cassidy did not have enough burst to kill her.
Good Killarney played that really well. Oh,
Oh, okay.
that was not.
Okay, before we talk about that execute, I'm gonna want to talk about what she did earlier. Karma with the empowered shield on all of her teammates, that was great. The execute, maybe not so much, but she was able to get the job done. Baron secured. Don't say a thing. Go back to the fight. What about the fight?
So honestly, it was like really well played coming out for Killarney. Like, you
Agreed.
see how they separated the Cassidon from like the other.
Yes.
So they're fighting 2 separate fights, and Cassidon can't. Who was Graves fighting at that time? Like,
I think he was also on like early in the fight, or
No, like when there were only 2 members. It was Graves and it was Cassidon.
yeah, he was like trying to like go between Karma and the Zed because they were all like kiting him really well.
Yeah, and then like they just separated. Like maybe if Cassidon jumped onto the same member of Graves list, they could have bursted it because it's Cassidon.
Possibly, but he didn't want to let the Caitlyn just go untouched with all that damage coming out. So I definitely know what he was trying to go for, especially with the Zonias, knowing he won't take too much damage. But Zed was there just in time to peel for the Caitlyn and take down the Cassidon.
No supports. Supports were dead. Nunu was dead also. They just got steamrolled after that.
Yeah, I like the idea of North all grouping as 5, knowing Mordekaiser missed his rotation, has no ultimate to get out of that, going for a sticky situation. But you can't burst this Mordekaiser down, even if with 5 members.
Basically.
Yeah, and the rest of Red Team was able to come in, provide support, and definitely clean up the fight.
Even with no MR items, he lived so long.
Yeah, a lot. That was almost the entire fight. He barely died at the end. Right now, Graves taking a lot of damage, also getting pulled back, but does have the black
Double
shield.
stun.
They can't follow up on it. Graves is too
Cassin
low.
not there. Cassin not there even.
Cassin not
he was like at
there. Mordekaiser's also in the way. You don't want to get in the way of a Mordekaiser ever. And can they hold off this Baron buff before they lose any more of the towers or inhibitor? They have an open one in the mid lane.
And the dragon's being spawned right now. Another cloud.
I believe the third dragon of the game.
Another strong dragon.
Wait, is it the fourth dragon of the game then? Because Cloud spawned last time.
No, it's your third. It's your third right now. It's your third.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's your third right now.
So the next
dragon,
one's gonna have an Ocean Soul if Red Team picks, or Cloud Soul if they pick it up.
Cloud Soul, honestly, not too. It's not really good on that team.
Are you seeing the damage Mordekaiser's pulling out? He just forced the Turret Flash.
Basically.
That's insane. With Karma just packing him up with the shields, with the speed ups, and with the potential roots, Mordekaiser's unstoppable. They're
Like-
taking this inhibitor for free.
Like, honestly, like, in my mind, Mordekaiser is basically Thresh's brother. Because once they land that hook, it's a death sentence.
Okay, that was decent. I like how you come up with this. But here's the last chance to fight back. Here comes the ultimate, and Graves
Big R.
dashes into it. Kha'Zix in the bot side, trying to do work, but is caught up by the Kassadin right now.
Oh my goodness,
He
shield coming out.
finally dies. Caitlyn is still untouched. Mordekaiser doing so much damage to the backside. Caitlyn maybe going down here. He does go down. Kassadin is still alive while Mordekaiser is still...
Wait, the Kassadin!
There it is! He finally falls to the towers, to the Nunu, and to the Kassadin.
A 3-for-2, but they're losing so many
Zed
right now.
wasn't even in the fight. He's still pushing down. He's still going to get this Kassadin possibly. Here comes the Zonias. Is Nunu able to save him in time? That shield's not an armor shield. That's a magic shield, and you cannot get away with that.
The juke's coming out from Zed.
Doing so much right now, and he has the flash to get away. Will he able?
Oh, the
Yes,
juke!
yes. Nice, and he definitely is able to get away from the Nunu.
The jukes!
That was insane.
The jukes!
He
He
is-
broke his ankle!
He used both shadows, the flash and the shadow afterwards. There's nothing the Nunu could do, basically. Just checkmated. Definitely knows his way around Zed as a champion.
Oh my goodness. But, oh my... Bring your attention to this Kassadin right now. He's almost gonna be finishing up a Rabadon.
Yeah. He got the shutdown onto Caitlyn. If you didn't
Exactly.
notice, Caitlyn wasn't able to hit anyone else. It was only the Mordekaiser popping off in the fight because Caitlyn was singled out. Karma was not with her at the time, and Kassadin was able to take that solo kill.
Ooh, wow. This Mordekaiser buying a Spirit Visage. That means Conqueror's getting buffed even more.
Yeah.
None of them have any healing reduction right now.
They can't deal with this at the moment. They don't have enough gold to buy any healing reduction. They're very far behind. 14k gold.
And Kassadin, if he does buy, like, a Morelos, that's still going to be... He has to wait at least 4,000.
Including the Rabs.
Yeah,
including the
exactly.
Rabadons. So
then
that's going to be a long time. And they have 2 inhibitors down at the moment.
They almost lost almost all their base. Like, that Mordekaiser... Just talking about the last fight, Mordekaiser, oh my goodness, man. Did you see his... He
Yeah.
lived for so long, under 2 towers.
I know. And he was just killing every single member.
It's
So-
like, he doesn't die.
I thought the fight was going to go well for the blue side because they were able to catch out the Kha'Zix as he jumped in. Exhausted. Good ult by Tarek, but even with him down, Mordekaiser is still alive, still hitting you with so many Qs.
Exactly.
And the passive itself just doing so much AoE damage to the team.
Oh.
There's the third inhibitor going down at the moment. Blue side with almost nothing to defend at this point, and Baron spawning in 5 seconds. Is there anything they're able to do at the time?
They get Baron, they reset, they get Cloud Drake, that's going to be Cloud Soul. And that's going to be pretty much, at that point, GG. Unless this Mordekaiser... Unless either Killarney screws up a team fight, maybe they maybe their macro isn't they just misplay their macro, or just Kassadin pops off like right now.
Right now he's trying to make a play while they're doing Baron. Is he able to cash him out? Zed still has the ultimate, but he's knocked out.
That's
He
one
is
dead.
dead. He is dead.
1,000 gold
There
shutdown
is a
going on
chance
to
here.
Kassadin. 1,000 gold, 1,000 gold.
That's a lot. But Zed is not able to respawn in time for the Cloud Drag unless they wait it out.
Honestly, they could. They have 3 inhibs down right now. Their inhibs are not going to spawn anytime soon.
Yeah, they took them down really recently, but I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Wow. All of Killarney just starting to like build their last items right now, and you see both supports. I mean, Tarek still.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyway, go on.
Graves still hasn't completed his third item. His third.
Yes, he had to buy Maw, he had to buy Black Cleaver, he had to buy QSS especially, and that's not something you want to buy as Graves, and he did not get the resources he needed to fulfill what he needed to do.
He's not a classic ADC.
Nor
At
a
this
classic
point,
top laner as
yeah,
well.
exactly. Like, he's good in the jungle because he can buy those cheap items, like warriors, and also Phantom Dancer. Both
Yes.
only like 2.6k. That's
It's
a
very
small amount.
efficient,
Yeah,
very efficient for jungle Graves. But this is a top
especially,
lane
yeah,
Graves.
this is top
He's
lane.
not able to get exactly what he needs.
He had
And
to
if
buy
he's
a Maw.
behind like this, then I don't know what else he can do.
A Maw's like 3.2, right?
The inhibitor going down again. Mordekaiser trying to get an engage. There's a Tarek ult pop.
That's main
That's
force.
pretty early.
This is not looking
Main
good. Oh, but
force.
Kha'Zix is down.
Kha'Zix is actually down right now for this GA. Here comes the Zed.
Redemption.
Everyone's just going in right now. Caitlyn's still alive, and Zed is able to do so much damage with the
That's all
shadows.
dead. They're all dead.
Cassidy, the last one to live, but unfortunately, even he goes down. That's a quadra kill from Zed, and the game is taken.
That was, like I said in the early, right before the game started. If Mordekaiser ults Cassidy, Cassidy can't do anything until he kills him.
Intermission.
Okay, you guys did good. So overall, you guys did your job casting. So I'm just letting you guys know that. See you guys get.
And we're back with the gaming stadium.
And wow, we're jumping into game 2. Big win from Killarney.
Yeah, that was really well played. Almost doubling, well, doing more than doubling the kills of the enemy team. And closing it out
Yep.
exactly as their game plan was, with the Assassins and the Mordekaiser all being powerhouses. They couldn't do anything.
Basically.
They got every single dragon, they got every single Baron, was able to time the inhibitors correctly, and just cleanly close out the game, despite losing a couple fights.
Actually, I want to actually correct you. They didn't get every dragon. They lost the first one, I think.
Did
That's
they?
about it. Yeah. Because they
Oh,
got
wow.
that. Yeah, they got.
yeah. No, I remember now. Yeah. Anyways, the gaming stadium, Richmond, BC, Canada. We are hosted by the Metro Vancouver Secondary School Esports Association, and this is the second game between Burnaby North Secondary School and Killarney Secondary School.
And already, look at all these top lane bans. 4 of them.
Yeah, Mordekaiser especially. I'm seeing that, and I'm not seeing it in the game either. Neither
And-
is Aatrox.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can just tell by the summer name, Aatrox is not going to get picked. Ever.
Exactly.
But will they ban the Xayah like they did last game? No, they banned the Caitlyn instead, knowing that was a very strong threat in the bot side, especially pushing out the double support lane. They weren't able to get the farm they needed, weren't able to make the plays they needed.
I want to see Kha'Zix being picked up first. Maybe so that.
Yeah, so that it's not taken away.
Yeah. Maybe
That-
he's on a comfort pick, you know?
Because that Kha'Zix pick was, as we said, one of the smartest things we've ever seen today.
Exactly. And that just really made the jungle diff just even, like that gap just so much bigger.
Nunu wasn't able to do anything early game, and when late game came around, it was already too late for him to have an impact. So there it is, the Kha'Zix
Kha'Zix.
being picked up for the opposite team this time.
But now, like I said, I want to see Kled being picked up now.
You just love your Kled, but it is one of those top lane champions that are really strong,
It is.
actually have impact on the game as well.
Exact. Ornn, that's another
yes,
strong
yes.
pick.
With the team fighting, with the solo pushing, with just the tankiness.
That's actually really smart because Ornn right now is like I said, off statistics, OPGG, Ornn is ranked number 2, and the only reason he's not ranked number 1 is because he gets beat by Mordekaiser.
Agreed.
That's basically it.
And we have a Master Yi pick. Is this really what you want to pick? Second pick?
Master E against the Kha'Zix
In a
too.
competitive environment? I like it. Honestly,
This is, wow.
I do like it. Because this forces the enemy team to have to pick around the Master Yi instead of the rest of the team.
But maybe they could just CC with double supports.
Well, if they do that, then the rest of the team is able to open up with their champions. As you can see, Zed's not banned.
That's not bad.
Zed's still not banned. There's a
Oh, the
Heimerdinger. Okay.
Heimerdinger.
Okay. This changes a lot. If that's Heimerdinger top, mid, or bottom, flex anywhere, very strong. and
Heimerdinger jungle.
Stopwatch against the Master Yi. The turrets just hitting whoever is diving. And because, as we know, even just by these 2 picks alone, or in Master Yi, they're going to pick a dive comp.
Basically.
And Janna, another strong pick to counter a dive comp.
Oh my goodness, Tark is open. I really want to see a funnel.
Is this another?
Is this another funnel? Is this a funnel? First funnel of the day.
Dude, I have missed funnel. I love funneling. That's a great strategy that I like to see, but here comes a Zed.
Looks like it's not.
Maybe, well, it could still be, depending on what gets banned out and picked.
Well, it's definitely not going to be a funnel. Especially if Kha'Zix can just get ahead. Mastery can't do anything. It's Mastery.
Cassidy being banned out, smart. Very smart.
Even with the early lead, Zed's still not feeling comfortable against the Kassadin there.
Yeah. Well, Cassidy was like their only win condition in the previous game, considering.
Now they actually have a few. Heimerdinger and Kha'Zix can give more impact.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they pick for the second bot lane.
Sharpening my feathers.
Wait, this could be a big brain play.
Caitlyn's banned. Xayah's banned.
Heimerdinger might actually be a bot lane right now. Might actually go to the bot lane. And Yasuo being
Yasuo,
banned.
yep. There it goes. We were considering it, but unfortunately now it's gone.
Another counter actually to Ornn. People say that maybe Ornn wins it, and especially before,
Your worst decisions will haunt
if Yasuo can't get it's basically whoever gets like their second item first.
All right. Yeah, I can see that. It's just like
Or if
damage
yeah,
outputs.
or if Mastery, no, not Mastery, Yasuo can get his Berserkers before Ornn gets his
Auto
like
after auto.
chain vest.
There's a Draven coming out. Wow. That's a really heavy AD
80,
comp.
yeah, that's a heavy AD comp right now. But
And
that's
they've
a lot
already
of-
picked their mid laner, so it has to be a support pick, unless it's support Ornn, which is.
But
not
that's
easy.
gonna be very dangerous. Think about it. That's a Janna. It can like probably disengage off of anyone. And that's a Heimerdinger. If they try to dive, that could be very dangerous.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're ever able to get in this, especially if they get behind. An Echo being picked up. Speaking of junglers,
That might be a mid
there's
lane.
a mid laner that could also flex as a jungler if they decide to go Kha'Zix top or something. But that's probably not going to happen.
Cossack's top. You know, it's plausible.
We've seen the Graves top.
Are we just
Why
gonna
not
see
the
every
Kha'Zix?
jungler top now?
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna see some
Kindred top.
yeah.
Oh, Lissandra. Wait, this is really AP heavy as well. They only have the Kha'Zix for 80 damage.
Yet again. But that's good.
This is
because
lockdown and peel. Because
is good. This
you can
is-
just ult the Master E, ult the Z. That's really nice. And she won't be able to die either because she's got the Heimerdurts protecting her, the Janna. This is completely peel versus dive.
completely bot lane is now gonna be actually quite different. It's completely 180 now that both bot lanes actually do have like a
An actual
standard
damage.
standard carry. Now they have like 4 damage dealers. They don't have just 1 damage dealer. They have 4 now.
Yeah. This is actually going to be a spicy game no matter what happens. We're going to see one side always trying to get some plays done, one side trying to prevent these plays from getting done and scaling up. So even though the game plan has changed a little bit, the overall theme of the game has not.
Ooh, this is gonna be very dangerous though. Honestly, Mastery you could just build with Zen, and that's gonna be quite dangerous.
Yeah. But 8 seconds to go. Deciding to choose whether they'll swap one more time, and of course none of them choose to. Yeah, I like the Draven pick. The Draven pick's really spicy because long range ultimates, the damage by itself, and it also has like self-sustaining CC to get away from Kha'Zix.
Yep.
Very strong. Can
But-
also deal with Echo, but against Heimerdinger, do you think that's a good idea?
Heimerdinger. It's once Draven can like honestly one shot the turrets, maybe.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long while away though.
I mean, he does have like really great early damage, so that maybe they could push out the Heimerdinger before Heimerdinger gets like up to like the Shadow Dogs, situation.
That type of strength, the unique
Yeah.
strength that that one
Status.
player brings to the table.
The Alpha Chad status.
Yeah. So Draven and Leona definitely able to zone them out, but are they able to poke away from Heimer Janna?
Well, I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna dive bot. It's gonna be a dive bot game for Killarney at this point.
Despite having Master Yi?
Yeah, it's despite they're just gonna dive bot because like, especially in the early, if they get like Ornn off, there's not much they can do.
Yeah, just bring all 5 bottom. Imagine how scary that would be for the enemy team. But we've seen them win lots of dives.
They did, yep. They
Yeah.
did manage to actually come out on top, even though they did all die, pretty
Yeah.
much.
They have been able to do lots of damage, and they are very good at their champs. We saw the Zed pop off last game. The Kha'Zix, even though it was like a draft selection,
Yeah.
he was actually really good at Kha'Zix. The Mordekaiser doing insane damage. Caitlyn doing his job. Karma backing up the entire team. So, yes.
But like now top lane's the role kind of changed now. Instead of it being like a big damage threat, now he's switched over to a tank.
a utility champion for this dive comp specifically.
Master E. Now he goes from like a early game champ to a late game now.
Yeah, providing that late game insurance that Kha'Zix did not have. And they did take away the Caston, and maybe they are scaling up for the late game as well.
I mean, they're already all late game already at this point. They do have Echo, which is
I
early.
mean, he is very strong late game with the healing and the 3 procs.
40% CDR equals a 30-second R.
30-second R is very nice for Echo. Yes,
Exactly.
especially compared with Cloud Drakes. Yes, we do see chat, and yes, we will see your comments throughout the game. So feel free to provide us with any additional information that you like. Maybe point something out for us. And right now, I believe this is favored in the dive comp. I won't be biased though.
Honestly, it's who can North stall for late.
All right, here we have the gaming stadium logo. This is where we are right now, Richmond, BC. The
And-
gaming stadium is the first of its kind esports stadium in Richmond, BC, Canada. The gaming stadium is custom built from the ground up with one purpose in mind. Build the best dang place to watch and play your favorite esports. So if you live in the area, come on by.
Thank you to TGS for actually hosting the MVSSEA League Finals and
Yes.
Bronze Match, which we are in Game 2 for.
I'm so excited, dude. Can't wait to see what these teams pull out in the second game.
And right now, it looks like they're just looking to spread out. Looking off at Orn going to the top lane instead.
There's not exactly much stacking or, yeah, I don't see an invade being planned either. Both teams don't want to throw away their chances of winning this game way too early. And, yeah, I feel like if anyone did engage, that'd be a bad idea with
Wow.
these characters.
The Sandra actually opting to go electrocute, actually, against the Orn.
Yeah, trying to poke him out. Is that going to work? It might.
It might, but like it's gonna be
It's
like
risky.
It's risky, yeah. It's like maybe like I don't know. Maybe because Conquer is just broken, I just like to take Conquer on everything.
Would you play Conquer Lissandra?
But think about it, the Qs they do come up pretty fast, especially like around like max rank with like 20% CDR. It's not too bad.
I wouldn't. I like this.
Electrocute?
I'd rather have Comet personally, but Electrocute's fine. I like the pick. And once again, we have another Kha'Zix pick, this time by the opposite jungler.
Finally
and
on
also
a comfort
taking
pick. Yep.
Electrocute. So you said you'd rather pick Conquer, and both junglers are picking Electrocute on Kha'Zix instead.
And maybe I'm just like a Conquer brain. Every top laner just picks Conquer. It's a Conquer meta. So yeah.
I feel like it depends on what the Kha'Zix's game plan is. If Kha'Zix wants to snowball and just pop off, then maybe Conquer is a better idea for 1v5ing. But if he's playing with his team, I think Electrocute's a better pick.
Thank you for your insight. Your Diamond 2 insight is greatly appreciated,
Thank you.
J7ang.
Thank you very much. As I would say, I'd like to play a lot of Heimer myself as well, and I like this start. He also got the Biscuits, which is going to be really helpful in keeping himself alive, away from the Drape and Poke, away from dive. And Janna backing him up is exceptional.
Putting on the shield.
One of the best supports for Heimer, honestly, because you don't need any more damage than Heimer already has. I've had a Brand support that's done nothing, but even
Maybe
Janna,
Terry.
if Janna just does nothing, then she's still doing something because her passive.
Then by association, Yuumi is the best support for Heimer then.
Yes.
'Cause
No,
you
no
can-
one notices that because he actually is. Well, she actually is. Unless you have like a Godly Thresh or a Godly Blitzcrank. If it's just like an average support, I'd rather have a Yuumi.
Just tack on, do nothing. Give maybe like an extra bit of AP, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Just the heals, the speed up. The speed up is really nice. Heimer known for staying still, but speed also helps out with the landing, all the stuns, all the rockets. Right now, we see this Lissandra actually being poked out and being pushed in.
It's an
I
Orn.
didn't expect that one. Zed doing a lot of damage to Echo, actually using the shadows to go in, but there's an Electrocute trade.
That was a great dodge with the E.
Yes, yes.
And the second hit of the Q landing. And that's going to be not only Electrocute proc, that's also going to be, what's it called
Three
again?
stack passive.
Is it like phase dive or something?
Yes, yes.
Or something like that?
So that's really good. I don't think Zed's gonna take those trades anymore. He was winning until, well, that happened, but...
Yep.
And that also put him in a bad position, because if Kha'Zix was there, then Zed was dead.
Oh my
There
goodness.
it is again. He takes a
Hey,
tower
turret
shot,
shot.
actually, but unfortunately, not close enough to actually hit the Zed, and Kha'Zix on the other side. Kha'Zix looking at this Zed now, trying to force him out of the jungle and back into lane.
Them rockets actually doing so much damage. Even landing just like 3 of them at that point, it just did so much damage. Also
Speaking
another
of damage-
damage. Speaking of damage,
Okay.
Orn damage.
And here we go again. Zed's not stopping at poking out this Echo, who has no more corrupting pots. Meanwhile, in the jungle, there's the isolation damage. Meditate coming out, and Leona's able to come first. with the rest of the team. There's a teleport coming up from both sides. Kazis is able to get away. Master Yi is not able. Draven doing insane work to Heimer while Lissandra gets caught up by the enemy team. Janna being left alone. I don't think she's surviving this one unless Echo's here to help. Not in time. Draven flashes over the stun. Zed is able. And that was insane!
That's a flash. That's going to be a 4 for 1.
That was so good. That entire fight played out exactly how Killarney wanted to.
Did you oh my goodness, that flash from Echo just being caught out with the flash.
Yeah, Leona really took the proactive play, knew she would get that Sunstrike off.
It was really good because she kind of angled it so that even if he flashed away, like she would still clip it.
Checkmate.
It's like, yeah, the only other way is to flash over the wall or because he's not close enough to like the tower wall. That was really smart coming out from Leona.
Good job by the entirety of Killarney with the teleport, with the Draven. Draven flashing over the Echo Stun was a little unnecessary, but I could see where he's coming from. But he played that out really well, soloing out Heimer. The Master Yi tanking everything out, still living at the end of that fight. Did you realize that? Meditate. Even though, oh my god, I just can't believe it. He was like half health before anyone even came to the fight. And yet Kha'Zix, Kha'Zix was the one that survived. Master Yi finally died at the end before he was able to flash away, yes.
Master Yi actually opting to go double longsword right now. Looks like he's going for warrior enchantment.
Not the Blood Razor.
Nope. Honestly, like Blood Razor, because Master Yi just hits so much. Like I feel like Blood Razor, even against like squishy targets, I feel it's so strong. But
you prefer it against tanks for sure.
Yeah,
so
especially against tanks. But it does that but at the same time, think about it. Conquer does stack up faster with attack speed, and he does have Conqueror, so it's kind of iffy, maybe, you know.
Yeah, but right now, we'll talk about that later. Ornn is actually level 6 while the rest of these divers are level 5. Kha'Zix is actually taking so much damage from the minions. Is he? No, he won't risk it. He has no flash, so he can't follow up. And he gets out safely, avoiding the dive completely.
Only has Mana Crystal and Amplifying Tome. Only the Bookie and the Crystal.
Bookie. Yeah, the Bookie's not going to do much against the Catalyst.
Nope. And this is Ornn we're talking about.
Yeah, but we did get Ornn's ultimate out of there, and Lissandra is probably hitting 6 soon. So will she? Nah, Ornn's already backing. Ornn's backing. Smart choice. Avoiding the gank, that was big. Almost killing Kha'Zix as well.
Yeah, he one-shots turrets now. Look at this. He's gonna go for a turret.
There we go. It's dead. But he is taking damage every time he does because Heimer just focuses the rockets on him.
But also he only has Book and Crystal, so it's not going to be much damage until maybe Heimer hits his like first item. Basically, Heimer's not going to do much damage. Like, look, he can't even one-shot like with all 5 rockets being focused onto the melee minion. Still not enough damage.
Not enough to clear it, and that's why he's down in CS. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Zed is going in. He still has ultimate, choosing not to use it, knowing Echo has his own. Almost getting the kill with Ignite. Maybe it was a better idea to use it.
Honestly, yeah. I think if he went for the R, he would have definitely killed him.
But right now, he's actually trying to go for it. Going with the Q flash into the auto attack before Echo's even able to ult, and Kha'Zix not being able to follow up in time. That was a really fast combo.
Yep. That E being instantaneous.
Echo wasn't even able to attack him. He wanted to attack him and then ult, but he wasn't able to.
He E'd too close to the Zed, and that E just caught him out with the auto, and that's going to be
It was just straight into the shuriken, into the auto attack, and basically that was it. He teleports back in, but here he is, actually very low health. Is that enough? No, he does have the ultimate and the shields as well. Thankfully able to live, but he just teleported back and he had to ult and almost died. He actually almost died there.
He almost died. He got triple shuriken off of that, and he was basically only like 50 health left, and almost died off that.
That was insane. Now he's gonna have to chug a lot of corrupting potions. Meanwhile, we have a jungle starting this dragon right now. Master Yi spotting this out. This could get very tricky.
Oh,
Leona actually catching out Heimer. He's only level 5. He's stunned up. Will he able to get away? No flash. The ult comes in, and that is it. Burnaby north with 3 people in this jungle, but here comes Zed. Kha'Zix does smite away from this Master Yi.
Zed no death mark. That means he can't jump onto the Janna.
I'm not sure who wants to be here more. Ornn is still top side, but Lissandra's here. I think Killarney's best decision is to just drop out of this right now. Yes, they lose the dragon. Yes, they might not get out of it, but they did kill the Heimer.
And they are gonna get top pressure off
Yes.
of this.
If they went in, I believe that'd be a bad idea. So smart on them to not.
But like at the same time, think about this. Echo only has a Seekers and a book. Zed has a whole completed item.
Yeah, Ghostblade. Very strong. Very good for Zed especially.
But honestly, kind of smart though if you think of like,
Seekers.
no, Draven has a 400 gold bounty. That's gonna be 2 kills at least worth of gold,
Yeah, a lot.
and that's gonna be kind of like that lead that Zed has. If Echo got the kill, that's gonna be a that lead just instantly closes the gap.
Yeah. Leona actually getting caught out before the back came in. Hit with a stun, and she had to flash away. Not all of those Heimer missiles hitting, but the stun does. Thankfully, she procced Aftershock with the ultimate, getting away safely. But that's really bad since she has to back at an improper time. She loses the ultimate, she loses the flash.
But she lives.
She lives.
Mm-hmm.
Burnaby North only stuck with 1 kill on this Heimer, and that's it.
That's it, and they're already 4K gold behind right now.
The only thing they have going for them is that they have the dragon. And they might have a little bit of scaling, but I don't even think that's too much compared to the rest of the team that they're fighting.
Ooh,
Maybe they could try for the Dragon Soul and Elder.
maybe. It looks like it's gonna be something along the lines of what's the next dragon? A mountain dragon.
That would help with against the dive. So
Yeah,
I'd feel that's not too bad.
it's not too bad, especially if these people like Echo and Lissandra built more armor than needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like they could.
Unfortunately, they're still stuck on the first items, but they definitely could in the later game if they get there. But right now they're being out-farmed, out-poked, and losing plates. Meanwhile, Lissandra might prove me wrong here. Getting the ultimate off, but there's the Ornn ultimate as well.
Slam
Blocking
dunk.
everything. If he gets one more auto off, that's a kill, but he has no flash. He just used it, and the Q is not enough to take it.
Wow.
Both players using flash there. Very close fight.
This is gonna be very.
But here comes the Zed hopping over and taking that free kill away. Give it to him. Ornn's able to take the top side now. Kha'Zix is not near enough to be able to follow up, unless he catches out Zed here. But I don't think even he wins that fight.
A little stylish.
Actually, he's going for it. Zed's half health. Will he be able to get this? The ult coming out. He does. He uses the smite, and he's able to get away with the safety of Echo. Good job.
700 gold bounty. I mean, 400. I mean, but that's gonna be 2 kills going basically over to Kha'Zix.
And Kha'Zix is one of the big player makers of this match, as you know.
He needs this. Look at Ornn's items right now. He's building straight up armor. MR. I mean.
Abyssal Mask coming up real soon, which is...
Yep.
I'd be scared if that was Lissandra. I hope she's not as scared as me.
Like, I'm wondering if North is gonna like go with the game plan of just killing everyone else except for Ornn, and then focusing Ornn last, or maybe like they have to like buy Void Staff, you know, just to like put a chunk into like, you know, into Ornn's MR buying spree. Maybe they could like that Void Staff might be enough to like chunk him out. Cause look how much he doesn't take damage.
Yeah. Catalyst, Negatron, Mercury Treads, especially.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Thorn
not
Shield
much
also.
Lissandra does not have a proto belt yet. She has a mana crystal, and that's not exactly providing her the damage she needs. And look at the level difference, 8 to 10.
That's gonna because of that one teleport. And she also died.
Yeah.
Ornn just picking up more EXP. Remember that one time, Ornn was still top and they still won the fight off of that.
Yeah, that's really bad for the top side, but this could actually be good for them. Ornn has no flash. All he has is the ultimate. Will he even be able to use it? He does cast
Horn.
it. Here comes the Horn, but he misses. That was nice dodge from Lissandra, and they're able to clean it up. Meanwhile, on the bot side, they're actually diving, and they get the Jan out. I don't think this Heimer has a good chance to live either. Considering he has no stopwatch. Minions crashing. Here comes the Leona tanking it all up. And he actually engaging on this Echo. He still has ultimate. Will he be able to clean this out? No, he actually does.
He didn't have R. He didn't have R.
He didn't?
He did, but I don't think he had mana for it.
Oh, I think he believed he did, but he didn't have enough and cost him his life. Panic flashing away at the last second. Unfortunately, not able to save him. So Yi getting his first kill of the game. That's really good.
I think if Echo had R there, He could
That would have been turned.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as the Alpha Strike came in, right?
Yeah, he could have just right away ulted, and maybe I'm not sure about the interaction, but I think if he queued, Mastery would have teleported to the Chrono Break's location,
Yeah. That's how it works, yeah. Pretty sure.
and after that, just dead.
Pop the Yi, but the Yi was not popped and Echo was. So that's unfortunate for Burnaby North. They do get the kill onto this Orin. And Kha'Zix got it as well, a damage dealer. Lissandra finally finishes her Proto Belt. Orin is not able to buy the weapon he needed. Still able to do a lot of damage, but that's been that way for a while. And here comes the second dragon pickup up. Maybe it gets contested. We'll see. I don't think Kha'Zix is ever going to try for this, though. Way too far away. Yeah, and Yi's too fast.
He's already looking for the Rift Herald right now.
So that's 1-1 on dragons.
Cloud Drag.
Cloud Drag, the ultimates, as we all know. Every Cloud Drag you have, ultimate cooldown goes down.
This could be very actually. Oh my goodness. Think of the Cloud
Just wait
Drag
a second
soul.
here. Orin's coming. He knows that they're on the Rift Herald. Kha'Zix not able to finish it on time, but he ults away. Is Orin able to get out of this himself? He has no flash.
Draven coming
here
in
as well. Leona ulting, but that does not land. Echo with a big ult. Does he have enough damage? No, he
Nope.
does not.
He doesn't even have a completed item yet
Yeah.
in 15 minutes,
He
going
need-
into 16.
Basically, he needed to buy the Seekers. Now he's going for Ninja Tabis, and he's not able to buy the Proto Belt in time. That's not enough, and he was basically left alone there to die, unfortunately. And the Rift Hill gets picked up. Really bad for Burnaby.
Oh
no
my goodness.
way! This Zed!
The Zed just popped off. WEQ
I was not
into the
expecting
Ignite.
that. He died before anything could even happen. Even if he had stopwatch, he wouldn't be able to use it. That was way too big. Now mid's opened up. This Rift Herald's gonna get a second charge.
They can't do anything right here. Heimer's dead. That means they can't defend it properly.
Hit Solano taking 2 towers just like that.
Almost 9k gold up right now. And they're looking for
They're
the
gonna-
third dragon.
they're
I mean,
gonna-
at the third
They're
tower.
gonna defend it. They're gonna defend this. Kha'Zix taking damage, but
Ooh.
there is a smite. Kha'Zix
Nice.
smart move to stick around. Not scared of the Draven damage, smiting it away. Thankfully, that protects their inhibitor turret. But then again, we're talking about an inhibitor turret 16 minutes in.
16 minutes in. Yep.
scary.
Basically 9k gold behind. And that's going to be
Lissandra
another
being
kill.
caught out. The map's completely open. No one's there to help her right now. She does have flash, and thankfully that's the only thing that saves her life in the end.
She didn't have even a time. She didn't have time to proc the second E. She was forced to R first, then flash
yes,
after.
Yes. There's too much damage coming out. Zed has crazy damage. Draven has 2 items, both BF sword items. And she was locked down. Thankfully, she was able to get away. But thankfully is
Wow.
basically all we can say because she almost died in her own jungle. And that's really bad. She lost her flash. That's terrible. And her ultimate.
This is looking so rough for basically North. They're all 3 lanes basically behind right now.
Yes. Killarney looking to take this game over.
Zed right now completing 2 items right now. Echo only completing his first one. And mind you that Hex Proto Belt only costs 2.5
Yeah.
compared to something like a Yomu's, which costs like 3,000 almost. 2.9. Both lethality items.
So that's a lot of money in Zed's pocket right now. And we've seen the damage it can do, especially in the hands of a proper Zed player. Killing Heimer instantly, almost killing the Lissandra just as we saw. And getting solo kills on Echo in the mid lane early game.
Wait a second. Heimer doesn't even have his first item yet.
Yeah.
And this 18 minutes in already.
He's trying for Ludens, but he does not have the gold necessary. He was poked out by the Draven. All the towers going down. Draven's with 2.
Draven has
Yes.
2. Draven has 2.
Yes.
Compared to 0
Yes.
by Heimer.
Yes. That's all I can say. I agree. That's exactly what's happening. This Heimer's not able to purchase the Luden's Echo. And that's devastating.
And mind you, Orin's now gonna start buying items for his team. That means that something like an Infinity Edge, which usually costs 3.4k, is gonna jump to something like a 4k gold
For free.
for free.
And we've seen this Kha'Zix. He still has the ultimate and the flash. Able to jump away, but here comes the Lissandra. Does not ult in time and is taken out. There's a snipe from Draven. Wow, that's 2 kills for them. They can push this mid tower for free.
Is this TCS? Wait,
Draven's popping off.
Sorry, this is TGS. For a second,
TGS.
I thought this was TCS.
This is not the Tyler 1 Championship Series. This is the gaming stadium.
Oh my
and
goodness.
These players are playing like professionals right now.
For a second, I want to turn back and look to the players, and I want to see like Draven just dab, just like Tyler 1. It's
Right now,
nice.
he has the honors too. I would let him because he's doing so much for the team. Catching out those kills, making sure Heimer is not able to do exactly what Heimer wants to, and taking down this inhibitor turret. Here comes the engage though. Lissandra wants to make a play, ults herself to stay alive, and Leona gets caught out by the stun. Draven's still doing so much damage.
Draven's popping off.
Exhausted, but is that enough? That damage is coming in with the red
Flash
buff.
in.
Flashes, gets rooted, but that does not finish him off.
Look at his healing,
He
look at his
has
healing.
so much with the Bloodthirster. Zed able to
20%.
come in as well. That's
Triple
a
kill.
quadra kill.
Wait, this could be the Penta. Wait, this Penta?
Tries to kill the Zed here, but is not able to. Barely lives, and that's
Oh,
ace.
the death mark! The death mark!
Coming down at the last second, the death mark takes it away from the axe. Wow. That was almost the Penta by Draven, unfortunately. Zed wanted some glory as well. I mean, I'll respect that. I'll count that as a Penta, because that was incredibly played. Knowing that Lissandra was going in on the Zed, knowing that Zed was going to take the most...
Oh, wait, and he walks into the
Never
turret.
mind. Okay. Zed,
Oh,
you did not deserve any glory. That was the Penta by Draven. But
even
here we go. Orin actually fighting back, but he's not able to finish out the kill. He has Flash to get away though, so he will not die here. Maybe he baits him into Master Yi. This Heimer is still chasing, gets the slow, but smart. Backs off.
no damage, no damage.
There was no way to kill him with just Lud and Zeko.
I want to pay attention to Mastery versus Yi right now. He was actually behind early.
Yes.
Now he's a 300 gold bounty just because he could farm.
Basically.
Because, yep,
And he got a really lucky kill on the Echo, who ran out of mana.
that was basically it.
Despite Kha'Zix getting the kills, getting the solo kill and the shutdown on Zed, he has not had the damage or the opportunity to find any more kills.
His Mastery is basically up, what, 2 kills just off the farm?
And we all know who's a stronger late game champion, so this is looking really tough for Burnaby North, but they're not giving up yet. Yes, they lost their inhibitor. Yes, they basically got penta'd, but they did eventually kill the Draven.
Draven just
He still
overextended,
still has a shutdown, so he could get another kill there.
But they need to put it on their big damage carry right now, which honestly,
This is not
it's
a good
yeah.
thing. And this Baron's going to be basically free. Causes had to back. They had no idea, actually, so this is looking really bad for Burnaby North. If Killarney plays this right, they could end this really quickly.
This Lissandra, like, how many electrocute they have, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, maybe if Lissandra took Aftershock,
I mean, go back to the old days 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. Wow.
it's still viable.
Still viable because it's Lissandra, because she has so much crowd control effects. Aftershock might have been the better choice to escape the ganks.
Oh my goodness, I don't even think that was a crit.
Right now, we're actually seeing Zed actually getting caught out, trying to get a kill on the Kha'Zix, but Lissandra's there just in time to get the ult off, to get the root off before he shadows away.
But that's two people in the red jungle right now.
They're contributing too much, and this Draven's able to pop off again. There's not enough damage. Heimer just shut down immediately. Master Yi flashing in, unfortunately getting cucked by the Zonias. And here we go.
Draven just focusing the inhibitor right now, just looking to take it down.
This is going to be the second inhib, and they still have the Baron buff. It's a fresh Baron buff. They still have so much more to go. Will they go for the bottom inhibitor right now? They do have 3 members against 4.
But look at this Draven though. 10, 1, and 3. 3 items completed. 50% crit right now. Those
Right now,
crits are
look
doing
at that!
damage.
If he got another auto off, that was death. He's getting focused by the tower right now. He takes 2, and Echo shuts him down once more. Another stopwatch coming out from Echo, and that is 3 kills.
But look at the look, their base is in shambles right now.
They lost a turret in that fight.
Yes,
while
they
they were
did.
fighting, the minions finished off that tower.
Their bot inhib's almost dying, I think, just because of not. Well, their base is completely open. Only one next turret left.
But they did get the shutdowns.
They did.
Draven died. Master Yi also had a shutdown. He died as well.
But will this be enough to bring them back? They're still 10K plus behind. They're actually 12K gold behind.
I don't know,
12K
man, but
gold.
here comes the Kha'Zix again. The Kha'Zix main doing so much damage. Here comes the Death Mark, but that's not enough. The isolated Q is doing way too much damage, and it's too fast for Zed to keep up. Good job on Kha'Zix, taking down Zed again, making him look like he's not fed.
Is Zed not even going for those blind shuriken E?
Yeah.
Shuriken and E's, man.
I mean, he didn't even have a chance to, basically. But definitely a smarter choice not to face check. But Kha'Zix, knowing that they felt a false illusion of strength, sitting in that bush, knowing
Maybe-
someone was coming.
maybe if
And he's
it
sitting
was
again.
Draven.
He's sitting again.
Wait.
Draven, this might come true.
Wait a second.
Oh,
he
but
spotted
it's
out.
spotted out. Smart, smart. Knowing Zed died there, not gonna fall for that again.
That was not even a crit. That was not even a crit, and it did more than like It did 400 damage right there. Pretty much.
That's Draven. So much damage coming out.
He just did 1,320 off of a crit on a minion.
Basically. But right now, the hope for Burnaby North I have is to have a fight over this last inhib right here. Oh, they have another inhib that just respawned. Okay, a fight over one of these inhibs. Horn. It hits the Echo while he's dashing in. Able to hit the Draven, but is that enough? Kha'Zix not able to follow up in time. Draven flashes
Draven
out.
forced to be out.
Leona
Wait, he's going
ults.
back in.
Lissandra ulting herself to stay alive. Redemption's coming in, and Leona sacrifices herself. But Draven
Lissandra.
still dies. Lissandra zooming in. Master Yi on
His
the
master
other
Yi's popping
side
off.
dodges everything with the Alpha Strike, and he's still going. I don't think there's anything else Echo can do
Lasagnas.
except for Sonya's once more.
Oh, he lives in the
Meditate, doing enough, and there it is, the phase dive. Will he get away though? He has no mana. Zed able to get close, but not in range. He gets stunned up. He's not able to auto attack. Meanwhile, Blue's Nexus is open now. Ornn has opened it up. Zed still on the chase, not wanting to let this guy go. He has
still-
no mana, but he
Oh, the
dodges
juke.
it out.
Oh, death mark being
Unfortunately,
popped.
There's a death mark. Will stun come in time? No, it does not. On the other hand, we have Ornn against Lissandra. Ornn still doing even more damage than we believed so.
Hello? He's not even taking any damage.
Wait a second. If he no, thankfully the respawns
Oh
are
my
just in time. Janna able to save this Lissandra. Lissandra able to save this inhibitor, and Kha'Zix trying to jump on this Zed, not able to, even with the flash.
What?
Wow.
Like I said, this app, like, yes, electrocute in lane, but
Look
it's
at
not
that.
gonna help this time.
Yeah, I'm so shocked by this turn of events right now. Draven trying to clean it up. Does hit him 2 times, taking away almost his entire health bar, but not enough to clean up this Kha'Zix.
That Ninja Tabby's coming in quite clutch right there.
Here comes another Ocean Drag.
Ocean, I mean Cloud.
I'm Cloud. Wow. I never
Wait,
messed that up.
Could
but
this
here we
be?
go.
Could this be? No, it's not.
No,
So
no,
one more.
One more will give the Cloud.
It doesn't even matter. They're looking to close the game right now. They have basically everything
They
open.
don't even care. This mid inhibitor, Ornn was whacking at it the whole time. That's why he was fighting Lissandra, and it's basically 1 HP now. If they can just walk up and hit it with the rest of the team, that's 3 inhibs down. Double the super minions.
Baron's up in 25. Get Baron, close out mid, GG's.
Killarney putting themselves in such a great position right now. Is there anything Burnaby North is able to do? They did kill the Draven last fight. Lissandra picking it up.
Oh.
And will they do it again? There it is.
flash?
The flash root. He's dead. Draven is dead for free. They're trying to go on to this Leona right now. The rest of Killarney is scrambling to catch up, but that's 5. Taking down the bot lane of Killarney.
Wow, that's gonna be quite big actually.
Burnaby North so confident that that would work. Has the Lissandra instantly flash in, instantly ulting, knowing that there was nothing they could do, knowing where the enemy was, and just capitalizing on their opportunity.
Top inhib's back up right now. Could this be the turnaround? This
I mean,
comeback?
Burnaby North is getting items now. They actually have something to deal with.
Draven still is an ADC. That means there's no shielding. There's no one shielding. There's only peel. But if people like Echo and Lissandra and
Jump on
Kha'Zix,
him.
yeah, exactly.
He has no QSS. He has no cleanse. Leona is not known for shielding or healing. Peeling maybe, but against proper CC.
Oh,
Actually, Kha'Zix jumping into a minion wave to fight this Zed. I don't think that's a
Oh,
good idea. No,
the
it's not. Despite the shield.
Wait, he's going back in.
He accidentally pressed the button, I feel. and does get shut down, but there is a Baron taken by Killarney. 1-for-1 with Zed and Kazakhstan. Is there a play to be made in the mid lane?
Right now, actually, Echo going for the Iceborne just to. Oh my goodness! Look how much armor he has. 3 armor items right now. Ornhorn
There's the
being landed.
Ornhorn. It hits Heimerdinger. I think they just won the inhibitor.
Yep.
That is the second inhibitor. The blue one.
Wait, they're looking to
Just
just
spawn
close out
again.
the game, I think.
That could happen because Kha'Zix is most of their damage right now. Yi trying to take a play, but he gets shut down.
Ooh.
No stopwatches. Speaking of stopwatches, Heimer uses his, but that's not enough. Echo goes down before he can use his
Oh,
Zhonya's.
the E landing.
The E from Leona popping off onto the Janna. Is that going to be it?
I think that's game. Look at the minions. They're just whacking onto the Nexus right now. And there's
Killarney,
nothing.
are you able to clean this out? Are you going to keep diving? That
Oh
is
my
the question
goodness.
here. They want to kill this. Okay, there it is. The second game. Killarney taking the second game in a row against Burnaby North in the gaming stadium.
In the gaming stadium.
In the gaming stadium.
That's going to be
Hosted
2-0
by-
right now.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we're going to go into a 5-minute break now, and we'll be meeting you one more time for this series. Congratulations again to
To
Killarney
Killarney.
for taking the second game.
Game point.
Game points. They're going to take this series most probably.
Next game could be do or die.
Definitely. All right. That's it for us for now, and we'll be back later in the gaming stadium hosted by Metro Vancouver Secondary School Esports Association. I'll be back later.
And what is up?
We're back.
We're back to game 3.
Burnaby North Secondary School versus Killarney Secondary School bronze match.
Killarney actually game point right now
2-0 against Burnaby North.
in the MVSSEA league right now. Metro
Yes.
Vancouver Esports Association.
Here we are, the two schools duking it out for third place before we get to our first place match between Windermere and Kit Solano. What do you think of this match, though?
Honestly, right now, Killarney, just because they have such a better early game, they're just translating that into just bigger wins.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of kills, a lot of pressure, and a lot more farm than Burnaby North is able to collect.
That's
Yep.
a third Renekton ban
Yes.
in a row.
Yes. Focusing on this top side ban, and the top side's still doing very good despite this.
Mhm.
Playing Ornn, playing Mordekaiser, doing exactly what his team needs.
It's again
Aatrox ban again.
Aatrox. Lee Sin being banned for the second time now.
Yeah. Will there be a Kha'Zix ban actually? Do you believe it's worth it?
Honestly,
But the Kha'Zix wasn't able to do exactly what he wanted the previous game.
yeah, but like at the same time, Mordekaiser being banned, smart. Don't let that go through
Yeah,
again.
we don't want that happening. The powerhouse.
Honestly, I'm still surprised none of them have picked Kled right now.
You really like this Kled pick. And
It's
I-
just busted. It's basically Mordekaiser 2.0, except for actually can help the team in
Agreed.
team fights. Yeah,
Agreed.
like, damn.
And it is spicy for the engage.
Yep.
You can't stop a Kled engage.
Right.
And if you ever get super ahead, there's so much you could build off of it. Yeah, like sure your core items like what Black Cleaver, Titanic, but at the same time, if you get fed, what can you build? You could build crit for funsies. You could build lethality for even more. But
There's a Lucian lock-in. That's an ADC we haven't seen so far. And an ADC that's not exactly known as strong in this meta.
yeah, but that could be a flex pick.
Could be top. Could be mid.
I mean,
Could be.
at this point, Killarney's top lane has shown that he can play anything.
Yeah.
Damage, tanks. What is he gonna pull out now? Assassins?
Support top laners?
Double support?
Yo, are they gonna funnel?
Janna being
Oh,
picked
Janna.
up. Okay. All right.
Janna did fine last game, but it wasn't very impactful since they had way
No.
too much damage. Like, we could see the shields come out, but
Mhm.
people would still die to death mark.
Exactly.
People would still die to all that damage. But
Like-
hopefully they're gonna pull it off a little bit better this time, make sure those shields actually matter.
Maybe she could like get like a really big disengage off. You know. Maybe like they go on another dive comp and it's like Janna just like pushes everyone out.
Yeah, there's a Kha'Zix coming out again. We know that it did not go successfully last game, but he did have some stellar moments.
Yep.
He did kill the Zed while he was rotating. He did have better pathing for most of the early game
Mhm.
against this Master E.
But let's see what Killarney's gonna pick up right now. Basically, it could be another ADC or it could be support, mid lane, jungle. Actually.
Jarvan, the fourth. And that's a strong pick against Kha'Zix.
That's gonna be so early game like heavy. Like I said, they're going for all this early game right now.
It's been working so far, wouldn't you? 2 games being taken pretty
Exactly.
cleanly. So I think it's a good decision. Maybe it's not going to go so well against the Janna, but I think he'll play around that fact. And if there's Katarina, no,
Irelia
very AD heavy so far, but
again.
I'll trust their judgment. It's been working.
But at the same time, if they do go heavy AP again, Irelia just gets a free wit's end. With
Yeah.
passive stack, that's like each auto is gonna do almost like 100 magic damage.
Irelia can use AP pretty well.
Yeah.
Back in the day, AP was very strong on Irelia.
Oh,
There's a
this
Kali. We
matchup.
haven't seen a Kali yet. Are they both going the same lane?
Probably. But before when was this? Yes, that's right. It was Windermere versus North. And basically Windermere went Akali and Killarney went North went Irelia and that did not go well. I think CXYTTT went like 0-5 in lane or something.
Yeah,
Which is not cool.
but the rest of the draft, has not been decided yet. We see the Heimerdinger ban. They were scared of that?
No, that just forces the. I'm pretty sure that just forces the double support bot lane again.
Maybe. Because that was very abusable. Because in the first game, they weren't able to farm as much as they could.
Exactly.
And they weren't able to help the team basically get kills. There were a lot of Morgana snares, but other than that, not much came out of the bot lane that game. The last ban coming in, they're probably deciding pretty deeply. And we'll be off to the races for our next picks.
Sivir.
Sivir.
Like I said though, this could be a top Lucian. Or mid Lucian. And
I'd
they
like
don't-
to see one of those two. That'd be nice.
Lucian jungle? Driving top.
I mean, if Lucian goes in a lane, then Akali just swaps to that lane and basically after level 6.
After, yeah.
After
actually,
only
yeah.
after level 6 will she be able to one-shot him.
Rumble actually.
Rumble being picked up.
Another heavy AP team right now.
This also helps against the dive because if you just sit on a Rumble or his ultimate or both, then you're pretty screwed up.
Clears minions pretty fast too.
Yeah. Very well-rounded, but not a lot of mobility to play around the Jarvan dunks, the Aurelia, even getting away from Lucian. That's going to be a bit of trouble.
But that's where Janna's gonna shine though.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Darius.
So that's definitely the top laner. We already know where Aurelia is going, and Lucian's confirmed to be bottom lane. Also, another AD pick. We only have the support left. Will
Wow.
Anivia?
No, but think they do have a lot of true damage.
Yes.
With Darius.
Darius,
He's gonna get big
Aurelia, passive, and Conquer existing.
dumps. Conquer does no longer do true damage though. Which
Oh, you're right.
is sad. Only just heals much more. That Morgana being picked up.
At least they'll have some AP. And they might be able to make some picks off this.
I mean, Morgana Vine is just gonna be so. If it lands, it's gonna be devastating.
Not only that, the shield. The shield's going to be really useful against things like Janna, things like Disengage, Rumble especially. Ezreal, the last pick, playing a safer ADC against his bot lane. I mean, that's probably the smarter decision, knowing you might not be able to fight a Lucian, Morgana early game.
But looks like this is looking more like a traditional team from North.
Yeah, will they be able to pull it out with this new strategy called playing the game?
Last 2 times it did not work well.
Yeah, they're really innovative, and they found a lot of good things to go well with the draft. But unfortunately, the execution was just barely off. Killarney took over the game pretty handily. And let's see how this one goes. I'm excited. I like Rumble. I don't like playing against Rumble, but I like Rumble.
you like when Rumble's on your team.
Yes.
Yeah. Like that one time. Landed that juicy ult.
Exactly. I mean,
But,
after
yeah.
seeing the C9 versus Samsung that one time many years back where Balls pulled out the Rumble, beauty. Delicious.
So remember that one time when Balls pulled out the Darius? Beauty.
Let's go C9. Let's go C9.
But
But
another early game comp coming out from Killarney, and then another late game comp coming out from
Burnaby North.
Yep.
I mean, it's not as late game as you'd expect because
But they lose early though, for
yeah,
sure.
they definitely lose early game for sure.
And after all those 2 games that we just played, they lost early game quite hard. So this could even mean that it could be an earlier loss, technically, if they lose early game that much harder.
We'll have to see. I mean, they definitely changed up their game plan here with the new draft picks, with actually picking the ADC and Ezreal. So will they be able to take over the game? Maybe get some map
Maybe.
control?
Looks like they're looking like you see on Killarney's side, no teleports.
No teleports at all.
They're just looking to win early game straight up with their aggressive. Yep.
Compared to this, where we have 2 teleports on Burnaby North side.
Looks like they're just trying to farm up, get back.
If they survive, there's a really big chance to just win every fight. But that's assuming they will survive. And knowing how gank heavy Jarvan is, how strong and volatile Darius, Aurelia, even Lucian Morgana, there's a lot of plays that are happening. And hopefully Burnaby North surprise them.
Oh, another one thing I noticed. They're not going to play any tanks.
Nope, not at all.
That means-
the closest thing is Rumble.
Yeah, they don't have... That means that all AD comp, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah, you won't be able to build too many defensive items. Maybe Azonias and Iceborne for Ezreal, but what else?
That's it.
That's really it.
He's not going to build straight up... like,
Otherwise,
yeah.
you'll have no damage. You have to build towards your core items. And Burnaby North's team's core items, they don't exactly favor armor.
Mm-hmm. Maybe like Azanias, that's about it. Ninja Tabbies, you could fit those in, but that's about it.
You could try the special Kha'Zix 40% win rate tank build, where you build Deadmans and Randuins, and that is 40% win rate for a reason.
Or you could build Ezreal full armor with Iceborne, Zanyas, Ninja Tabbies.
Yeah, and then the Ezreal kills you for 150, and then he dies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be pretty tough. But if they survive with 2 teleports, with Janna existing, and Kha'Zix on his comfort champion, it could turn around.
This could look quite different.
I hope Burnaby North takes their first game here.
Maybe this could be the comeback. The reverse sweep.
They definitely had a lot of time to think about it with the intermission and this draft to think, what will we change this game?
Oh, TGS.
Here we
Logo
go.
popping up.
Once
Thank you.
again.
Yep. Thank you to TGS for hosting this tournament.
Exciting tournament, exciting third place match. This isn't even the first place match.
Nope.
And TGS is giving us such a delight. Right now we see 3 conquerors on Burnaby North side. Ezreal, Kha'Zix, and Akali.
And 2 conquers coming out from Killarney side.
Yeah. Of course you'd prefer to have Darius and Aurelia have conquer.
Yeah.
Jarvan's going for the burst though with the electrocute.
That's quite efficient. Especially.
Oh, so for Kha'Zix it's
I mean, like, they did have a lot more tankiness.
yeah, sure.
Right?
True. Let's move on. So, they're actually, other than the last 2 games, they both like took neutral positions, level 1.
Yep, but
But
looks
now
like
they're both
maybe
invading.
on different sides.
Wow.
Wow.
Come on. I wanted them to go on the same side. But they're both stacking one position. Killarney is actually pushing into the blue side here. Able to take over this blue side jungle. And opposite team will do the same. Or at least,
Darius looking to back right now.
will he actually run into
That
this
could
group?
be it. No, but like, I'm pretty sure they probably know that they're on the top side. Where Ping's coming out?
I'm not
Anyways.
sure. No, he's walking straight to lane. So, won't get caught out here, but Kha'Zix might be able to get this blue buff for free.
Uh-oh.
Same thing for this side, though.
Oh, but they don't have the from the gate. They don't have it warded. This could be quite. Ooh.
Janna was like actually pathing towards the blue side, but then she started pathing down back to lane. Maybe she's suspicious.
She probably is. They're just giving it up. They're
Yeah,
just looking
yeah.
to trade. Darius obviously spotting them out. Obviously, they know that. They could probably assume that Killarney is looking to take their. Wow, that Q just chunked them out hard.
Yeah, this is going to be actually pretty hard for Kha'Zix. He does have to smite it away. And there's an engage, but unfortunately just barely missing. Does force out the flash from Ezreal, though, so that's a flash for flash. It does commit the Jarvan to show himself, show that he stole the blue,
Ooh.
take some time away, but he gets pretty low as well.
Yeah, he's like only down to 200, being forced to pop a pot right now.
So good job on Burnaby North avoiding that Morgana snare, possibly first blood, so good job.
Oh.
And now we have another engage onto the mid side. Lots of damage being traded out. Both of them have Conquer, so I don't think they want to stick around for long, especially
Yeah.
not knowing where the junglers are.
Oh, and wow, both junglers just looking to clear their. Actually, Kha'Zix looking to go for the super clear right now, going to Krugs after
Yeah.
red.
I mean, by now he's sure that Jarvan has taken the blue, and he's doing the most efficient pathing.
Akali being pushed in, of course, because Akali just doesn't have that early damage right now.
Yeah.
Actually going
She's
in.
actually hit the shuriken, though, taking quite a decent trade for herself, doing a lot of damage to Aurelia, forcing her to use her last corrupting potion while she still has one more health potion to go.
Oh,
Unfortunate tower shot
Yep.
coming down there. Not being able to push that advantage anymore now. But here we
Oh,
go.
Kha'Zix.
Here we go. Kha'Zix is level 3 with both buffs. Darius does have Ghost, has Flash as well, but won't. Smart.
Smart.
Smart. Nothing else can get in at that point, unless Kha'Zix flashes in. But if he flashed in, the Q hits him, he gets healed. So smart. Knowing that there's no way for him to die, saves the flash. Well played. Only has to force Ghost, but he does not have TP to get back to lane.
He doesn't. That means look at that. Look at that EXP. Like right now, Rumble level 3. Darius still level 2. That means that Darius's power spike over top lane is just gonna be like delayed at this point.
He already lost one wave, and he might get this pushed in as well, so he'll probably lose some CS here.
Then that means Rumble is not forced to use teleport.
True. He gets a good back here. Assuming he wants to back. Maybe he does try to... Nah, there's nothing else to roam for. Actually, looking on this, the bot tower is getting low. They're actually taking the first plate pretty early. It's almost gone.
Yeah, I mean, you do have Morgana with the pool. Constant pushing. Oh, actually lands a stun.
Yeah,
That's
that was
kinda iffy,
nice.
Yeah.
The Shuriken being popped, but Akali, of course, has the Shroud. We've seen her use it before against the stun. And Aurelia wouldn't be able to do much against that.
Wow, actually, look at the CS lead already coming out from bot lane.
They're pushing up so hard that Ezreal, of course, you can Q, you can auto, but none of those do tremendous damage to minions. And you're going to lose a lot to the tower.
He even lost that cannon minion. Quite unfortunate there.
Tragic. So he's doing his best, considering that he's half health and might die to any single Morg snare. There it is.
Wow.
Another stun coming out, but disengage coming out as well.
That could be a tower plate being popped right now.
If Dark Binding lands, Ezreal could die.
Oh, sure,
There
being
it goes.
landed.
Conquer activated, but won't go in that deep minion pool. Kha'Zix is actually really close. He might go for a gank here, considering.
Is it warded? I'm not too sure.
I don't believe so, but Aurelia backs off anyway because she knows there's nothing to gain off that.
Wow, even with like the really great back from Rumble.
Darius actually got a CS lead.
Yep, somehow. Is this Darius being Darius things? And his ghost is almost up already.
Jarvan standing on a ward. Now Kha'Zix is free to roam up top, but Darius has a ward as well, so nothing will happen from these junglers at the moment. Good wards from both teams. Thwarting off this.
Both jungles actually having the same amount of farm right now. Somehow, I really actually going for that Wit's End. Like I said, it's going to be so much healing, so much damage, so much defense.
Yeah. I can't wait for that, because that's just going to do so much, and people won't expect the damage, the resistances.
Honestly, like the most busted thing about it is just the healing on melee champions. It's so stupid.
Every auto attack.
And as Irelia, you can land an auto, empowered Q thing,
Yeah.
RQ, and another Q.
Isn't that great? And you have Conquer as well, so that's
Yeah.
a lot of healing coming in.
And between the Qs, you can land an auto each. So that's like 8 hits of like auto attacks.
I hope we're going to see some more action in this mid lane right now. Speaking of action, here comes the
He dodged it.
Akali ult. Aurelia ulting to disengage, but that's a kill!
First blood. Oh,
Yeah,
but that's not gonna be
yeah.
it.
Okay,
Oh, Ignite actually giving it over to Irelia, actually.
so the thing here is Aurelia could have lived. She did have the flash, but she stayed around thinking she could kill the Akali first for the first blood.
And Akali, yeah.
Unfortunately, that did not happen. And Akali got the first blood, but was cleaned up. Meanwhile, Kha'Zix trying to find a kill. He does have the leap and is able to take down the Jarvan, despite the minion wave.
That's Conqueror.
Yeah, Conquer versus Electrocute. And that's a Jarvan dead. So that's 2 for 1. Another binding lands, but not much to do with that.
I think against the Irelia, I think Akali actually messed up her whole combo there. I think she didn't slip in an auto and a Q. And then if she did, she would have been able to burst her down without taking like 2 turret hits there.
Yeah, maybe, but she did have to go through the ultimates. And, well, she had to like flash and then go with the ultimate. So, a lot of execution there, so I don't blame her. Definitely a what-if scenario. I think Jarvan would have killed him anyway. Janna helping out to get Ezreal as much CS as he can get, even though it's not much, but every bit counts.
Aurelia actually going for longsword right now. Looks like she's not going fully committed to.
Wits in.
Yeah, looks like she's opting to get the Tiamat first or Tiamat. Tiamat.
I say Tiamat.
But looks like that she kind of needs it though, honestly. That little chunk of AD is gonna improve her autos and Qs more.
True that. Right now, I'm surprised to see that bot lane is still deathless, and there hasn't been any dives there. But then again, here
yeah.
comes some damage. There's a ghost pop. 5 stacks already. Here comes the rumble ult to slow him down. Darius still trying to chase
could be
through.
it. Wait, no,
that's a
that's not
kill.
it.
That's a kill. With the ultimate, with the damage, with the stacks, and even Rumble's flash could not save him from Darius damage.
Yep. That was honestly a kind of a misplay. I'm not too sure. Maybe Rumble didn't have enough damage, but maybe if he flashed inside the circle.
There's a possibility for that, but then he might have still died because the
Maybe,
auto attacks
yeah.
did so much at that point. Jarvan actually waiting it out
That
and
slam
still
dunk.
getting the Akali. So that's a trade in the mid lane, and Kha'Zix is still left to chase down this Jarvan. Fortunately, though, his team is not there to back him up, so he falls back, takes that plant away, and reset to neutral. So it's 3-3 now.
3-3.
Dar-
Completely different story. What happened the last 2 games?
Yeah, Darius getting a kill, Akali and Aurelia getting some skirmishes with the jungles. So that's 2 kills for Killarney now. And Burnaby North back on the back foot. Maybe their Kha'Zix is able to take the game away from Jarvan. Is he on the dragon right now?
Looks like, yeah, he is.
Yes, he is. But Jarvan's
Smite.
right here. Oh, he stole it! He stole it. But will he get out? He does not have the ultimate.
He's not going to get out. Yeah.
No, there's no way.
But that's
yes.
so worth.
That's so great. With the spear,
Yeah.
and then just pop the smite, knowing that he's going to beat him. Good job.
that was... He honestly...
It was not warded. He had no idea that
Yeah.
Kha'Zix was in there. Meanwhile, we have some more trades in the mid lane.
Oh,
Aurelia,
wait. Ignite?
Ignite.
No.
I don't think that'll kill.
I think Corrupting Pot, yeah.
Yeah, corrupting block. But here comes Janet
The
getting
disengage?
engaged on.
The flash?
Ezreal having to tank, but that's not enough. Still going down.
Wait, taking... Oh, this could be it.
Wait, that ultimate, he's able
Oh.
to dash away. Thankfully, just in time, it just came up. Great job to capitalize on the ultimate from Lucian, doing so much damage to not only Janna, but Ezreal.
Yep.
Finishing off Janna after he had to back off. Another thing I'd like to point out is that Kha'Zix just got another kill because you saw it mid lane, Aurelia.
Yeah.
Pushed off, low health, just dives. And here we go again. Kha'Zix trying to take it over, but no. Jarvan does not let that happen. He won't let Kha'Zix get the 4th kill.
He's got a warrior enchantment.
Exactly.
Kha'Zix only has a longsword. That's a 50 AD difference right there.
Kha'Zix did not back in time to get his warrior. So that's why the EQ from Jarvan was able to take the fight away.
And that's going to be a 300 gold shutdown, I think, at that point?
Yep.
Big gold coming over to Jarvan right there.
Kha'Zix making the plays, but one play goes wrong and he gets away with a deficit. Jarvan taking the shutdown for himself. Now he's in the top side, probably going to take it back. And bot lane is actually pretty low. Here we see Aurelia with a nice rotation.
Oh,
And even more, he's trying to go for the kill here. The Shroud expires
That's
and he
it.
dies to Ignite. Nice combo there.
being forced to use
Knowing
the flash.
that, watch this top side, the Rumble ulting, but definitely dies. Darius has no ult left, so they have to back off before going for the Kha'Zix. Good dive from Jarvan, good dive from Darius. Kha'Zix just barely late and unable to find the kills.
That Seekers is not going to do anything against the Darius R. That's true damage.
That's literally true damage, and that will destroy your dreams.
You're not going to be able to... Honestly, like...
Hey.
You should, oh,
Aw,
Wait.
that ult did not hit, unfortunately. So it didn't even stop the back.
like, you're going to have to go health, buddy. It's not armor. You need health right here. It's
And
just, yeah.
Rumble building health is not something you like to see because what kind of health items can Rumble buy? Leandri's and...
Pro belt maybe. Like his two cores are Leandri's and Rallies.
Yeah.
But like those are only single. Those are only single ruby crystals.
It doesn't build into much health.
Yeah.
It's not like a true tank. And that, as we said, Rumble's going to be the tankiest on the team.
Basically.
If that's the tankiest on the team and he's dying to Darius, then what hope does the rest of the team have?
Exactly. Darius is going for that Trinity Force, going super
Right
aggressive.
now, we're actually seeing Akali making some preemptive plays onto this Lucian. Able to get the damage down. She still has an ultimate left and uses it perfectly. Unfortunately, also dies. And Kaz is actually getting caught out here between these two players.
Oh, flash. That's the
Nice,
flash.
nice.
The cue.
Darius, unfortunately, despite flashing away, gets caught. Kaz is finishing off the job. We have
teleport
Ezreal
coming
trying
up.
to teleport away. Will the stun come in? Oh,
Wait,
the damage!
oh.
The damage is enough.
That
Thankfully.
was that last little tick.
Oh my
goodness.
god, that was barely enough. She used the T-Mat, she used the Q, auto, and thankfully the Conquer damage was enough to help her.
Yep. And
Good try from the Ezreal though. Like, he knew that Aurelia did not have the stun up, and he banked that Morgana would miss the snare, which she did.
that was surprisingly close.
Very close, almost got away with that. And if he did get away, then Aurelia is left without Triumph. Aurelia gets executed, and that's some free stuff for the mid lane. Very
Right now.
close, but right now we're 9-7 in this game. Lots of action happening, especially between the jungles.
Reptile being dropped right now. Looking for the...
They're diving.
Yep.
They are diving. Akali is there before anyone else is. Darius is coming up, but that's afterwards. Lucian is caught out, but he actually gets the kill back onto the Kazakhs.
Wait, why is he staying?
He wants a tower, but is that enough to die for? She has no ultimate. Darius does not have any summoners to chase.
Ghost is
But,
coming up. Ghost is coming up.
yep, there's the Gunblade coming out, and Morgana
That's a pull,
lands
that's
a
a pull.
nice...
Oh.
Nice.
That was good in disengage.
That's why we picked the Janna, to get away from any situation, to help the team get out of there with the passive. And the movement speed, perfect.
Maybe if she put the Black Shield onto Darius, maybe. But was it up? I'm not too sure. I wasn't properly looking there.
Who knows? But Akali going for that tower, knowing that Darius is coming up, still getting it, still getting away.
That was an
and
alpha move.
Yeah. She knew she was getting that, and she knew she was getting out. Pretty crazy of her.
Wits and being complete on Aurelia. That's
Here we go.
big. That's
3
big.
Mercury treads on the side of Killarney. I believe they're going to be the team to win this.
Oh, but you're not noticing. Lasagnas is completed for the Rumble.
No more dying to Cataclysm. Possibly surviving the Darius. But this dragon's going to be picked up unless it's stolen back.
The
Another
return!
steal!
The return!
The payback steal from the Kha'Zix right here. And the... oh no. Ezreal dies, Kha'Zix dies. Jarvan barely lives though. Akali
going
jumping
in.
back in. She does have the second part of the ulti coming back up, but is
the
snared.
blinding.
Jarvan, is that enough? Jarvan dies, yes!
Oh, wait, the,
Okay.
the
There's-
calling.
Yeah, the calling and the Morgana flash just in case, making sure this Akali's not getting away with what she just pulled there. Because that was nasty.
That was a great binding coming from Morgana.
Yeah.
If she didn't land that, that could have been either a dead Aurelia.
That could have been a snowballed fight because if, you know, Akali had the ult
Yeah.
and Aurelia dies there, then they could just snowball into the rest of the team. But since that snare came through, Jarvan was able to get the EQ off.
Just put enough damage.
Yeah.
She can't do anything. Like, she was caught out. You just keep on autoing her. She didn't have Shroud or anything.
No Shroud, no nothing. The second ultimate, barely enough to kill Jarvan. And that even needed the Janna Exhaust to keep Akali alive. Oh, barely getting away.
Wow.
Barely getting away. That would have been a nice catch, but just that recall, just that last tip, surviving.
Unfortunate right there. That could have been a kill picked up. 300 gold. Right now, it could have been so beneficial, especially towards this Kha'Zix, who's basically one of their team's carries right now.
Yeah, making all the big plays. This Kha'Zix is across the map, just like this Jarvan. Matching Jarvan and stealing the dragon back.
It's warded. They see him. He's going for it.
Yeah, here we go. Jarvan's able to get the Cataclysm,
Cataclysm.
off barely,
Wait, you can't
but he's
see
on the other side.
Oh,
there it
wait,
is,
the
the
dunk?
dunk.
The
The dunk
dunk?
goes across the wall. What?
Riot?
No,
Riot?
no, I accept that because that was an insane Cataclysm. It caught him while he was leaping,
Yeah,
so he got
stopped
inside
it,
the
yeah.
wall. That's like an Anivia level play there. Meanwhile, on the bot side, these are the only 2 people bot, so they do back off, not wanting to fight each other. Especially with the Wit's End on Aurelia's side. I don't think Akali can win that one anymore. So smart of her to back off there. With Kha'Zix dead, Killarney can push down this mid tower and take the gold, creating an even bigger gold lead.
Wow.
That's like 6k, 7k maybe.
understand. This is even with a different team, like a different team style, different type of play. North is actually still behind. Looks like Kids is just insane at this early game.
Hey, but you can't fault Burnaby North because they are looking better than the previous 2 games. They do have a fighting chance
They
with
do.
this Aurelia, with this Kha'Zix, and even this Ezreal and Janna are doing work. Rumble now building his items. He's going to be a threat late game. So there are multiple threats compared to the Kassadin only in the first game. And
Just the Rumble. The team fight, it's so huge.
exactly. So one fight could turn this entire game around. And they're trying for it right now. Lucian not getting caught out, but the Kali is able to catch him finally. Aurelia making the plays, but does not have the damage. Here comes the Rumble doing so much, and Morgana has nowhere else to go. That is
ain't doing anything.
3 kills for Burnaby North, almost for free, but Darius is actually pushing down the mid lane here. Will he be able to get the tower? I don't think so. And will he get collapsed on?
Oh, tower's gone.
Now he gets the chance to get away. There is no wards in that side of the jungle, so they cannot chase the Darius. But that is 3 kills for an inhibitor. Is that worth it?
For inhib tower, honestly, North's gotta they gotta pinch every form of currency they can get at this point.
They did close a little bit of the gap here. They got 3k back.
Wait,
But here comes
the Janna.
Janna saving this Kha'Zix, making sure he doesn't get one shot. That's perfect. Kha'Zix enters that fight almost full health, despite almost being one shot.
Ward.
So good job on the Janna, knowing where to be, supporting this Kha'Zix as much as she can.
Dragon being up in 50. Oh, could this spot him out? Oh, but that's not good. He does have the R. He does have the R.
Kha'Zix thought it was only 1, but unfortunately, the entire team is there as well.
Yep, they have no wards, basically. They only have a little bit of wards, especially focused around the Dragon Pit.
Do you think they're not used to just having one support and just not having both the items? That might be a problem.
They have 3 of the they have 3 red trinkets right now. That means there's
not
any
enough.
wards.
There's not enough wards around the map, and this is why Rumble also gets caught out. He is stuck here and falls finally to the Aurelia, being pincered in. Will
Wait,
this
snipe
Ezreal?
off.
No, barely off. Aurelia pass correctly to the top side. Lucian healing up from the plant. That's a lot of healing there. They could possibly pinch her one more time since... No. Well, they'll try at least. Akali doing some damage to Lucian, but he's able to flash away before the second rotation comes in. Taking away the flash, though, for basically free.
EV speed. Oh, actually, wow. The Jarvan actually not going for the Dragon right now.
They are forcing this so hard. Aurelia jumping straight onto the Ezreal despite the flash. She has multiple Qs to follow up. Darius ghosted. Lucian flashed. So much went into that play to try to make it work, and finally they did it.
Yep,
Finally they got the kill onto the Ezreal, and that's all they need to attack this inhibitor.
Kha'Zix actually looking for the flank, but 2 people going towards him.
Kha'Zix is completely blocked off. This is a 3v3 in the mid lane. Will they be able to do anything with it? Aurelia is not with them, but they are still able to get the inhibitor.
Oh, actually, wow. The damage coming up from Kha'Zix
Kha'Zix is doing a lot, but he's by himself, so there's not much he can do. Inhibitor, mid lane falls.
They're looking
for
for
Burnaby
Dragon. Oh, he could be caught out.
Oh, he actually clips him. That's a blind clip. Kha'Zix has no ultimate at the moment.
Oh, the last tick.
The tick came in before the Janna ult tick did, and that's enough. But Darius does finally get shut down by Akali. The Dragon is taken by Killarney.
Wow, this Rumble is such a tough spot right now. Just look at the damage he's doing.
Yeah,
it's just not enough.
That ult is not hitting all parts of the bush. He is still trying to go for this. Zhonya's! Finally, that makes it in. What a play by Rumble.
Oh my goodness, Zhonya actually coming in clutch this time.
He knew exactly what Lucian was going to do at that very moment and abuses that fact to get the tower shot in, to get the burn off while he's stuck in the gold.
Wow, that's really great play. He finally has the haunting, guys. This could be his first completed core item.
Basically, Rumble's actually going to do a lot of damage in the late game if they get there. But right now, it's 23 minutes. They have an inhibitor gone. Killarney
It's in the mid. It's the mid though. It's
Yes,
quite easy
yes.
to clear out.
It's in the middle of the lanes, so they can transition to it. They can rotate to it as much as they want. But look at Killarney now. They are positioning to take this Baron, which they have not looked at for the remainder of the game. With the inhibitor down, do you think that they're going to force this?
Honestly, they have like such a good time to do it right now. Like Rumble doesn't have Leandro's even completed yet. He has like
That's
the two parts for it, but he's gonna need about maybe like 500 more gold.
The burn won't be enough.
Yeah,
Just the ultimate is not enough. He does still
yeah.
need Leandri's.
and not even that. If he needs to like to maximize the damage, he also needs rallies. That's another 2.6k.
Yes,
He
exactly.
needs that much. Yeah.
But right now, they
They're being
are
forced out.
just trying to get the bot lane turrets. Maybe the bot lane inhibitor turret. Maybe the bot lane inhibitor itself. Jarvan going kind of in the middle between these turrets. Will they be able to get this? They do land some poke. They are poking them out. And
Oh,
the
Irelia
super
looking to
minions
flank.
are coming up. Exactly. Irelia's in the mid lane. The turret's already half HP. And I don't know if Burnaby North has a play to
Oh,
make.
double stun.
Double stun. Darius does not have flash, does not have to pull, but they do
Rumble's
have
here, though.
the strength to push down this bot lane unless Burnaby North has something to do with it. They do clear away the minions and the Rumble ult comes.
Questionable Rumble oil.
Is that enough though?
It's not. It was way too close.
No, no, no.
were
That
too
was not
far.
exactly the play they needed. And now Rumble ult is gone and they can push down the inhibitor turret in the next wave.
It's gonna be about a minute. Still, that it needs time to recharge. It's on cooldown for a minute.
Exactly.
That's a big R. That's one of their biggest Rs right now, and they're down.
That's the AoE damage that they need, other than Kazakh's W's, which are doing damage. But Akali is trying to make a play here onto these three members.
Oh,
Morgana
that's damage.
being soloed out. Irelia on the other side of the map, actually taking out Kazakh's their main damage dealer. And here comes the damage from
slam dunk.
Jarvan. Slam dunk. Akali goes down. Darius
Wait,
doing
Darius
the
dead,
pulls.
though.
It's only
the damage.
Irelia
Look
and
at Irelia's
Jarvan.
damage.
That is crazy though. She has Conquer, she has Wits and Trinity Force,
She
and
whiffed the
Tiamat.
Q.
That was insane.
She whiffed the Q though. If she didn't, that could have been a dead team right
She
there.
could have killed Janna as well. Thankfully, she whiffed the Q, so Rumble still has a chance to hold this tower. It's barely living by a sliver of health because Akali made the initiative. Akali made the play to go in. And although they lose a lot of members, that was an even fight. And they do
3 for
save
3.
the base.
But look at the bounty on Irelia though. She's starting to accumulate a big bounty. 450 right now. That's gonna soon become 500. And they're looking towards the Baron right now.
I mean, it's looking pretty spicy. Especially... Okay, so... I'd say send Darius bottom lane and just have the rest on Baron. Because if Darius goes bottom lane, he could pressure this, definitely getting the inhibitor tower.
So like what I did all
Basically,
the time.
basically.
what I do all the time.
Thank God you're not in this tournament. Anyways, sponsored by the Gaming Stadium. Here we have one of our closest matches yet of this series. Burnaby North versus Killarney. And this is getting pretty close. Dude, actually,
Yeah, Ezreal's actually going for that Iceborne actually.
Yeah.
Like I said.
trying to help him stay alive so
Yeah,
he
he
can probably
needs it,
do
though.
damage. He's only 1 foreign right now, so he does not have the resources that Lucian has. He does not have all that gold in his pocket, and he does not have the vision to make the plays that he needs as well.
But late game though, watch out. Oh wait, Kha'Zix's looking for the gank. This could
Yeah,
be it.
this might be something.
Oh,
He
the
does
slow?
hit only Lucian. He might have gone in if it hit both, but Jarvan was there, ready to capitalize if he did. So smart on Kha'Zix
Yep.
not to go completely in, because all he had was a Janna. And what's a Janna going to do against like 3 members of the team?
Yeah. And that Morgana Q binding, once he gets landed, what is he gonna do? R in place?
Just stay there and die? I guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Here we go with Killarney taking another one of these dragons.
That's huge.
The Ezreal ult not getting there in time. Rumble also getting engaged on, getting slowed,
The
getting
flash.
hooked. They're making the initiative. Rumble is dead. There is no getting out
That's
for
a
him.
big R. That's a big R
And now they are on the back foot. Burnaby North has lost their AoE damage. Burnaby North will possibly lose their base once again. Their inhibitor is up. But what can they do?
They have no Rs. Akali no R. Ezreal no R. Janna no R. The only person that has R is Kha'Zix right now. And that's not really good in a team fight-ish.
Killarney has all the momentum right now. They have no obstacles in their way except for this Akali, except for this Kha'Zix, who, without Rumble, are not strong enough.
Basically.
And they are definitely going to try to push this.
Look at Darius.
Irelia's on the top side. They're on all sides of the map right now, trying to force this away.
The 1-3-1.
Inhibitor mid lane falls. Will they rotate bottom lane? Irelia taking the top tower. Will she go for the inhibitor tower? Rumble is back up now, but his ultimate is not.
Darius is just looking to push that. Actually kind of chunked out a bit, but members of the Killarney members starting to rotate down.
The rest of the team wanting this tower. Janna's shield is not enough to save the tower. It was so low from earlier that there was nothing they could do. Now,
Ezreal just not doing enough damage.
Lucian, Irelia backing away. I don't think they're able to take this inhibitor. And Akali, Kha'Zix, this is your time to make a play. They get the Morgana while they're backing off. Will they eventually get this Darius or Jarvan? I don't think so.
No, I think he's too fast. He's going to EQ away. But...
I don't know.
But, wow, like, look at the... Wow, just look how much, like... Look at the CS league, basically.
Yeah.
We're mid and bot, especially bot lane. 80 CS up right now. And, like...
Ezreal does not have what he needs.
4 KP kill participation. Look at Lucian's right now. That's triple.
Exactly. Lucian's been doing so much damage all this game, provided by his Morgana, able to let him go in on the bindings, provided by his jungler. Jarvan's able to land the cataclysms, and Lucian getting those callings off in those crucial fights is just enough to take down the Rumble, to take down everyone standing in the way. Ezreal able to get poked, but what else can they do?
Not much.
With just poke, there's not much.
Because they're just going to heal it all up.
Conqueror. We've got Wit's End. Darius has Init healing.
And Jarvan actually buying Sanguine Blade.
Yeah, that's a lot of attack speed. That's lifesteal, lethality, and 1v1 potential especially. Because you saw how he jumped on Jarvan. And then, I mean, how he jumped on Kha'Zix and was barely able to get the kill. Now he can get that easier.
That's quite a big buy, especially for 1v1. That's 80 at max. That's an 80 attack speed buff, 50 AD, 10 lethality, and what, like 10 lifesteal?
Yes.
That's so worth
it
in a 1v1, yeah. That's like worth like a 4K gold like item.
Actually,
right
Kha'Zix is getting spotted out by this sweeping lens. He gets caught out here, but Jarvan is forced to flash away from the damage. Rumble on the other side might have to flash away here. He does. And both members get out successfully, but they do use Rumble Flash and Kha'Zix ultimate. On the other side...
did he miss the shuriken?
I think so. No, he uses it now. And here comes the fight. There comes the Qs and...
Wait, the damage!
Wait, the damage! No way!
That's not enough!
Akali is still living! The Rumble doing so much to protect Akali. She's making the plays and gets out. Darius, will he fall here? He finally does. That's 2 kills for Burnaby North, but they are losing their top inhibitor. Ezreal goes down. It's now a 4 versus 3. Lucian's in a bad spot. Kha'Zix and Irelia are pushing this pressure.
Oh, binding lines.
Binding lands to stop the Kha'Zix, but Lucian is left on his own to deal with his Akali. Is he able to do the damage? He is able to burst her down and is trying to do some more damage. Gets exhausted.
That's another kill. Oh no,
dashes away, but that's not enough.
Had to dash forward, not away.
Yeah. He does get the Akali though. I did not expect that.
Wow, that was so... He was just spitting out damage. But it was a W, auto, dash, auto, and like... Look at how much damage he has. And
speaking of damage, Kha'Zix has nowhere to go. No flash, not enough. But he does have the ultimates. Will he get away here? The ultimates are coming out.
Oh my God,
Jarvan's the one who dies. Jarvan gets taken down. Rumble protecting his team, making sure they don't get away with all this.
That Rumble is starting to look super strong right now. Oh my goodness.
This is so exciting. This is so close, but Burnaby North is being squished out. They have their Rumble doing damage now. He has the Leandries. He has Morellos. They have the damage, but do they have enough to their base? Do they have enough time to come back in this game? Because the Dragons, they're getting close to the soul. Killarney have a timer on this game.
Jarvan's dead though. Jarvan's dead.
Jarvan is dead. Could they possibly get this dragon? Meanwhile, Irelia, look at her positioning. She's ready. She is ready to go.
She's looking for this, but that could be a dragon.
They are taking this dragon. Lucian hops in, but that pull gets 3 of them.
Wait, but that's so much. Oh my goodness.
So much damage comes out from Irelia as well. Lucian is doing so much damage in the backline.
Oh my
the
goodness.
Rumble damage damage though. Darius is the last one alive in this fight. He has to back off. Akali doing so much rumble with the ultimate.
Oh my
Unfortunately though, he does stop their backs, but it comes at a cost. Now Jarvan is just came up. Will he be able to stop all three of these backs?
that damage!
He does do damage, but he does not stop Ezreal's back. So the base
Unfortunate.
lives.
That's a 3-4-5, and that's a dragon picked up.
That is a dragon picked up. That is a 3-4-5. But look at Burnaby North's base. All that death, why Jarvan went in, why Darius stayed, that was all to get those Nexus turrets. And now Burnaby
That's dangerous,
North looking in a bad spot right now.
But this game is so close right now. Look at these. Oh my goodness. These actually rumble? Hello? Actually not opting to go Rylai's at all.
Yeah, he wants the damage.
He just wants the damage. That's kind of... Beyond Burn is kind of strong, but he does need the slow. I wonder if...
I believe he only wants team fight. He does not want any skirmishes with catching out with the E's, the Q's. He just wants the ultimate to slow.
Yeah. Looks like he just wants like the damage off of R. Because the R
Exactly.
does slow at the same time. So, but I'm wondering if that's enough to actually maximize Leandre's damage. Will it be worth to buy just straight up AP, or will it be like worth to maybe go for a Rylai's? Who knows?
But he did go for the needlessly large rod. We see his choice, and we will see if it pays off. Right now, 2 inhibitors
Baron.
gone for Burnaby North. They are coming up soon, but not soon enough. Because this
Baron's
Baron is being taken right now. Ezreal's on the bot side clearing. There are super minions coming up. And even though they don't take it as fast as they want, Lucian is here. Now the entire team is here. It's halfway gone, and Ezreal's not near at all. Is this the steal? Is this it? Kha'Zix steals the Baron!
And he's out!
He's out! Akali
Akali,
is going in! This is insane! She is doing so much damage
The
with the Zanyas, and now they...
Oh my
She
goodness!
survives!
He mistimed
The
it!
Janna is able to survive!
I
And
really
helps them.
mistimed it!
They
Wait,
do not get the Morgana. They do not get the Morgana. She hides very specifically in that bush.
Wow.
Kha'Zix, that was an insane steal. How did you get that off? Ezreal was not even close to the fight, and he still win that 4v5, saving the game.
Everything went well. Everything went perfect for North at that time.
They got the kills, they got the Baron, Akali popped off, and she lived as well.
Killarney. That could have been a kill on Akali, but they screwed it up.
Yes, exactly. They had 3 on her, but with her Zhonya's, she timed it perfectly, and then they screw up just barely the execution on that.
The most crucial thing I saw was honestly just the missed timing on that E. The flawless duet on Irelia just not landing on Akali. Just basically, as soon as it activated, she comes out of... as soon as it ended, she popped out of Zanya's. And that's going to be 1 free Akali. She gets out.
And now this is the late game pressure that we're talking about. They're winning fights now. They're
Wait,
doing damage
caught out.
now.
She's caught out.
Is she? Is she? Because Jarvan is here. Here comes
Wait,
the
that's not enough.
2v2. Here comes the 3v2 with Janna saving
here.
Kha'Zix'
Look at the
life. Jarvan is dead. Irelia is dead. The inhibitor has respawned for Burnaby North in the top side. The mid side will come up almost as quickly. Is this the comeback dream that we are talking about?
The gold lead is back to even, finally!
I can't believe this. They were looking, they held on for so long in their base. That was like, what, 5-10 minutes of just holding on to the bottom lane, inhibitor, tower, and inhibitor. And finally it pays off.
That's it. Wait, this could be it, like you said.
Burnaby North is grouping up.
Wait,
they
that could
know
be a
where they
pick.
are.
That's a pick. Wait,
They
that's
sure can land.
Look at
and
the
there's
damage.
nothing left for Morgana. Lucian is now on the back foot trying to retreat, but the Rumble all comes in, does not get tagged by that. He does not
Equalizer.
have nowhere else to go there. And
Equalizer
Kha'Zix is looking at this last remaining member, Darius, just tracking him down, making sure he's not going for anything suspicious. And Infernal Dragon, the one for the soul.
Wait,
Will they deny it?
yeah, it is for Killarney's soul, yeah.
They have to deny the soul, otherwise the AoE damage coming out from the team will do way too much. And Burnaby North will be choked out. But right now, they are in control.
Yes,
I
they
never
are.
thought I would say these words, but Burnaby North has more gold, despite being down 9k at some point. Despite being down so many towers and inhibitors.
Finally starting to get these picks off, and it's going so well for them.
Will Jarvan steal this again? All this time,
He's far, though.
these
He's far.
junglers have been stealing. And Kha'Zix is just sitting in the bush looking for him.
That's
He's
it.
actually been engaging on him and
It's
takes him
invincible.
down to half.
Look at the damage.
The damage is good. Ezreal is able to support his teammates, and Jarvan is really low. Will Akali make a play? She
good
does
damage.
make a play, and Morgana is singled out and caught out. Irelia is in the top side. There's nowhere to be seen. Meanwhile, this mid inhibitor is coming up soon. Rumble pushing down the bot tower. How is that not going down at this point?
Shuriken barely misses
missing.
right there.
So this is definitely the comeback.
This looks like it.
This is Burnaby North's second tower of the game. Only their second.
Darius actually, like all the lanes now, even bot lane, it's starting to close that gap lead right there.
Ezreal's
Akali
doing
just-
damage.
yeah.
Akali is
It's full build.
crazy.
And full build already. She could honestly sell the Sork boots to buy her a 6th item at this point.
This is a late game powerhouse that we were talking about with the assassins, with the damage coming out from Kha'Zix, Akali, and Rumble. It took time to scale up, but now it is insane.
That's unfortunate. Jarvan being forced to go tank when he gets electrocute. Like, that's not going
That's not
well.
what you want to do. And he was doing so much in the early game as well, but
Oh my
unfortunately
goodness.
getting shut down.
He
hasn't
was
done-
forced to sell all his AD items.
Exactly.
Wait, that's so unfortunate. Now he's forced onto like a tank knockup.
He hasn't been able to make a good, big play, but he does get, Kha'Zix gets rooted. He does take a lot of damage, but he's able to get out with the help of Janna and the Redemption.
That Janna shield's looking so big right now. Redemption, Shrelia's.
So much going on here. Just helping out the team.
That's like a huge shield
And
bonus. Yep.
The ult is actually impactful now. With the previous
Yep.
game we saw, it did not do much. It wasn't able to save lives, but now it is.
It's
very important.
So strong right now. Imagine if he gets Athene's.
I can't imagine that.
'Cause
Look at
it's
this. Killarney, no healing reduction.
Nothing. Yep.
Not a single one.
No. And honestly, it's up to basically someone like Lucian. But look, he's forced to build Hex Drinker.
Exactly. He has to stay alive in these fights in order to do damage. And early game, he was able to do damage without building defensive. But now, with all this damage coming out, he is not able to survive. That's why he bought the Hex Drinker. That's why he's on the back foot now. That's why Burnaby North is ahead.
Look at North side though. Kha'Zix is really able to build even more lethality because guess what?
He's able to.
Yep, because Rumble and Akali have the grievous wounds there with Morello
Nomicon.
Nomicon. I can't say that properly. I don't know
Morello
why.
Nomicon. Morello Nomicon.
Morello Nomicon. That's gonna be big because not only does it deny Darius healing, it also denies Wit's End off of and the Q healing off of Blaze Surge for Irelia.
And all three conquerors.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all two
All two,
conquerors
yep.
on this side. But look at
They're
this,
stacking,
a trap.
they're stacking.
It's not warded. Do Killarney fall for this?
Wait, looks
They
like
do
are.
use the
Wait, they are. Wait. they're going
Ardent
closer.
Blaze into the bush, but does not spot anyone in that bush specifically. Here comes the rest of the
wait,
team.
it's spotted
It's
out.
spotted out. And they do get some damage on to the
they're
Ezreal.
going in.
But Akali,
Akali.
is that too early?
That
She
is
went
too
in way
early.
too early. Here comes the fight now. Everyone's caught in the Cataclysm. Kha'Zix is the only one in the rest of the team, but he has his Guardian Angel popped. And that is a dead Kha'Zix right there. Crowd control,
wow.
stun locked. And there's only 3 people left on Burnaby North side.
That could be GG though. That could be GG.
That backfired so hard. They wanted to get something done, but unfortunately they get spotted out and Akali goes in a little too early. Everyone gets caught out by the Cataclysm and everyone's forced to flash who got caught inside it. Ezreal has no flash, Rumble has no flash, Janna has no flash, and those are the only 3 people alive.
Flash in.
Here we go, Rumble
That's
has
another
his
death.
last chance, but he has no ultimate. Ezreal is possibly going down as well. This is his last chance, but does not get the damage down. Janna, the last one surviving of this team. And Killarney take the 3-0 sweep over Burnaby North Secondary School. Sponsored by the Gaming Stadium.
Sponsored by the Gaming Stadium. Wow, that was honestly, they were making the comeback, and then oh my goodness, it's just like Akali just made a big misplay there, and that was the game-changing play though.
Exactly, and there we go. They definitely almost had a chance to turn that game around, but unfortunately that one misplay cost them the game, and they weren't able to. But we did see fighting spirits in Burnaby North. We did see a lot of good plays come out, but Killarney, the stronger team, comes out on top to take the 3rd place match and takes the bronze trophy home.
And that's game. That's GG's.
All right. I've just heard word that we're going into an hour break, and the next game will start at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
Windermere versus Kitsilano. It is the finals.
This is going to be the finals, and I can't wait. So we will be cutting to intermission for an hour, and we'll see you guys there.
See you later, guys.